contacts in. It's easy.
I didn't like contacts.
It depends on, like,
Contacts.
the air and everything. When they start to get dry, they really suck.
No contacts for me.
I never had to wear glasses, so I never...
I did, and I just lost
never
them.
imagine.
Yeah,
what it
Damien's
was
broke
like.
too, dude.
And I get really terrible migraines randomly now. Because this fucking sucks. My vision's...
When's the last time you had to take a vision test for the driver's license place?
Oh, shit, bro. I don't know. It's been a minute. Like, I'm not
last
going to stir
time
it.
I
It's
did-
cool. I'm just going to drink it now.
The time before I did, I was worried about not being able to see, and I barely passed. And then this time, I'm pretty sure I didn't even get the things, like the letters right, and the lady just like didn't care. Or I was like close enough. I don't know.
That's
Yeah.
classic
Or maybe you
DMV,
nailed it,
like,
but didn't know
stereotypes,
it.
though.
Maybe you just like
Maybe I
kinda-
did. That's what I'm like. But I am not sure. I'm
Yeah.
like looking, and I'm like, I'm going to take a guess because it's one of two letters.
Were you kind of freaking out, like, what if this affects me for the rest of my life? Like,
Yeah.
this is a
Yeah.
moment I'm going to remember forever.
Yeah, because I'm gonna. They're
and
gonna
you
be,
did. And
They're
you
gonna be
do.
like, "Oh, sir, you didn't pass. You can't drive until you get glasses." And I'll have to get glasses. Like,
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't even like. Not even that. I don't want to wear them. I just don't want to deal with anybody that's selling me glasses. I just,
They're
don't want to be
overpriced.
sold glasses. I don't want to have a thing where I have to show up to a place multiple times because I need glasses.
You got to go there and just see how good you are at looking at stuff.
Yeah, and then they're like,
Then you gotta come back and get your glasses after you wait.
Yeah.
you gotta pick out your permanent look because I'm not gonna change glasses.
That's
They're
what
just gonna
sucks.
be my glasses.
Yeah.
And you're like, every time I have to have these on me, like this
That's why I
thing,
like contacts.
this small thing that you keep, you have to have it on you all the time. Otherwise, you're gonna spend more money.
Yeah, and then you're one of those people where your vision is so bad without them, like if they get smashed or something,
Yeah.
You're
and
fucked.
you are out
You're just
somewhere.
done. You can't see.
you are stranded in
I
the
can't see
modern
without
world.
mine.
Yeah, and you have no other skills based
Yeah.
on how you can't see because you have been able to see.
Yeah.
So you haven't developed any like crazy hearing or touch
Yep. Nope.
or
That would be
smell.
terrible. That
You're
would be
just-
Like,
awful.
people are just
what if
blobs
you're
to me.
you're on vacation?
Yep,
like you
that-
just
yep.
Yeah, I'm that bad.
you just up and went, fuck it, I'm gonna go to Japan for vacation because I have all this money, I have a sweet job, no fucking girlfriend or anything, so it's like, I'm gonna go to Japan, and you get your fucking glasses, you get off the plane, and you fucking trip and fall and smash your glasses,
Oh.
and now what?
Fuck
What do you do?
that.
You're in
You
Japan.
didn't? You were like, oh, it's cool, I'm not gonna take any kind of like Japanese or anything, like,
Yeah.
I'll be fine, I have a phone. You can't look at the translator on your
Yep.
phone now. You're fucked. You like, what do you do?
You can't see signs.
Yeah.
Like you're.
Honestly, you'd probably find somebody that speaks English pretty quick. But I mean, what the fuck?
You gotta find them first.
Yeah, I mean, still, it would be like,
Be like
Hey,
playing
help me.
Shenmue.
I need a
Look for the tallest person there.
yeah, you're right. The world is looking out for dumb Americans. They're like, don't worry, we speak English.
We'll find
Yeah.
you.
That's,
Well,
yeah. I
This
don't
is
think that's a stereotype. That seems right. Like, no,
Everybody has a second language.
It seems like it.
But
Everybody
everybody's
outside of
second language is
America.
English.
Yeah.
So, well, the fucking Americans don't want to learn anything else. We have to deal with them.
well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just going to be better for
Come to our
everyone
places.
if we learn English too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really weird. It's really weird
Save the best
the
soil.
way that is the way this country is, because it seems like every other country in the world, is smaller in comparison. So it's not a weird thing to run into somebody that speaks a different language, But they can also there's an understanding there. Like there's
Yeah.
a lot of people like, if you're in fucking America, like, and you run into somebody that is like speaking a different language and you can't communicate with them, that's like, holy shit, what's going on? Like, it's like in America, like, nobody's used to that still.
Yeah.
It's
People-
like this giant commune where everybody speaks
And
the same
people will
language.
still get upset. People will be
Yeah.
like, I don't speak English.
There was a situation at Quickstar when I was just there before we ran out to Clinton the other day. There's like a Mexican dude that spoke no English.
Yeah.
And he was like trying to communicate with these people, and like the cashier had to explain it to me, and I was like, "That's not it's not a big deal. It's whatever. You guys just it just takes a second.
Just
like
be a human to
probably
the
sucks.
other human. And
Like he doesn't know what the hell he needs, and he doesn't know how to tell you. You know what I mean?
Man.
I'm
This-
like, anytime I hear somebody that speaks another language, I'm amazed because it's like it just makes I have no
Oh,
context.
dude,
Like, I don't
people,
know.
people like if you ever met anybody and then like didn't know they could speak another
Yeah.
language and they surprise
They
you
do
with
it.
it, they are like, oh, it's like a wizard.
They're like,
It's like they may as well have moved something across the room with their mind. It's like, oh,
I'm only
shit.
gonna be
Where
your
did you
friend
learn
a
that?
little bit longer because you're gonna do great
teach
things.
me more.
And you're gonna be so beyond. You have 2 languages, and that's
Yeah.
like everybody in every other country.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we have
it's
2
weird.
languages. They have 2 languages so hard that they like will make like slang out of the 2 of them.
That's kind of cool.
So that I think that's a good way to start the show, because that's the title of this the episode 2 of World of Shit is Speak English or Die.
Oh, nice.
Right?
Good. I'm glad that that's gonna be the title
Perfect.
No,
of it.
no, man, I could never do anything like that.
You should just do it ironically.
Uh,
The internet will
Is that too edge
understand.
forward?
Yeah.
What's
I don't
the
know.
issue? I don't think
I don't know.
it is, whatever.
we'll just test it.
Yeah.
You know,
We'll
if
put some
if
barbs
nobody
out,
likes
see
it,
what
we'll
happens.
just be like, we're done.
See what goes on.
We're just not gonna do
I
it
don't think
anymore.
we should worry about if people like it or not. Wait, are we joking? Sorry. Guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nope,
my bad.
yep.
Yeah.
That's a joke.
We want an audience.
I was so serious on that.
But
I was like, oh,
For sure.
guys, we don't have to care.
Huh?
so I actually did get to listen to Slope.
Yes.
Yeah?
That's what they're called.
Yes.
Slope. Yeah, that shit's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
cool.
Like I actually went over to Wayne's and well, you were
I
playing
thought
something
I was
else.
showing it to him, but
Yeah.
he moved on to the next.
And I was
YouTube
like, oh
video.
yeah, this is cool. And he's like, oh, actually, no, that's not Slope. And then we
was it
started
like
playing
Guilt
it.
Trip or something like that?
Probably. I don't remember. I don't even remember. I don't even bother.
Yeah.
I like don't want to get certain band names in my head that I don't listen to.
Yeah, it's not Power Trip. There's another band called Guilt Trip that they're fucking really metalcore-ish
Yeah.
and around that same kind of genre.
The album I got into was he was like throwing up.
Yeah,
Chords.
that's the one that I
Okay,
jam
cool.
all the time. Yeah,
That one's super
that is. Oh fuck, I don't even remember. It's not Helix, I don't believe. I don't remember what it is.
Whatever.
But yeah.
Look it up on YouTube.
It sounded pretty cool. It actually kind of, I was kind of surprised because I was correct on what I thought it was gonna sound like.
Yeah.
But it was cool.
Yeah.
I need to actually sit down and listen to it.
Cool.
and just their random like heaviness. They're just like
Yeah.
all over the place.
I fucking love that. I love it. Like
it's just party. It's
yeah,
just like
let's have a
fucking-
good time.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, no, that's fun.
Not
Jericho
bad.
was like, it reminds me of teenagers, which I
Yeah.
get it,
Yeah, well, yeah, you remember?
but I'm like,
It's like, oh
These
yeah,
dudes are. I'm
30
pretty
now.
sure they've been
Young
doing this
forever.
shit since like 07. So I mean, they could be
Yeah.
like late 20s.
yeah,
Which 2007 was like a while ago now.
10 years,
Weird.
11
Yeah.
years.
11 years.
Like we
Like-
graduated.
If somebody's like, yeah, I have an '07 as a car, I'm like, oh, you got a new car. You
yeah,
but-
same man.
got a nice car.
Fuck yeah.
That's what when I bought my
Got a
when I
07.
bought I bought my Toyota. My mom was like, "It's a 2009," and I was like, "Oh fuck!" But then I thought about it. I was like, oh, "That's like
It's 9 years old.
That's
It's a 9-year-old thing.
I mean, yeah, but it was weird. I think my truck was the first vehicle I'd ever bought that wasn't older than me.
Really,
Yeah,
that's an accomplishment.
yeah. If I'm
I have-
remembering right,
I was pretty
or at
notorious
least
for early
fuck,
90s.
I'm dumb.
and
That's not true, but
Now I have a 98.
You have a 98?
I pretty much have the same car you have.
Yeah.
I have
What's
a
yours?
2000.
Yeah, I have a 98 Corolla.
Yeah.
Not
2000.
too far.
oh, but that thing will run forever.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
why
yeah.
I bought it for
Dude, this car's been through
$250.
My
Jesus,
my older
that's fucking
sister,
I had
badass.
to put some work in.
my
It
older
doesn't matter.
sister
You got
had
the car though for 250.
Jenny had like a 1990 Corolla, I
Nice.
think, and hit a deer with it.
Oh.
Gotten several accidents with it.
Do you think she took care of it? Like, changed the oil on her?
I don't know. My
a lot
dad
of
was
people
my
don't
dad.
do
My
that.
dad is still on me about it, and I'm goddamn 30 fucking years old, and he still texts me, "You didn't know change it."
It's just showing he cares.
No, I mean it's fine.
Your
I get
dad
it,
loves
but,
you. Your dad loves
gonna
you.
help
But
you
I
in the
don't
long run.
remember how they were with her about it. But that car survived until like we had a storm, and remember how we used to have that tree in front of my parents' house,
Yeah.
like on the side street. It fell on the car. Well,
Oh,
part
shit.
of it, like a big branch fell,
Damn.
and smashed it.
R.I.P.
I mean, stone cold stunned it. And yeah, my dad was like sitting out on the porch while it was storming. And he was just like drinking coffee, and he just watched it happen.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Did he
so
finish
cool.
his cup of coffee?
Oh,
before he
well,
did
yeah. I
anything
mean, what the
about
fuck was he going to do? I think it was still... I think somebody had to come over, like my grandpa had to come over or something, and they, like, fucking got it off the top of the car. But, yeah, it was...
Damn.
After that, like, the fucking thing was done for.
Jesus.
The whole top of the car was just smashed in. So the engine was probably still fine. So, yeah. What's been up?
What you all been listening to?
I actually still have Led Zeppelin in my... No, I have been listening to a band, and I wish I would have brought it up last week, because I've been listening to it for a while, and not too many people know about them. It's a band called Blood Farmers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a random find at Stuff, the store Stuff. They just have a CD section for 99 cents, and it had just like a really shitty picture of a guy close up, and he looked kind of, insane. And then the back picture was a dude with a pitchfork through his neck, like
What?
It was probably from a movie of something.
Yeah, it's still
But,
from some horror movie.
Permanent Brain Damage was the album, and it's super cool. It's from like 1993. I think they reissued it in like 2003. And Dan just randomly found an album of theirs at Ragged Records.
Yeah,
And he just picked it up.
I saw that a couple of weeks ago when I was in there. I had no idea who they were.
They're cool.
Yeah. I listened to it at Dan's, and it was super like psychedelic, just rock, kind of like. You ever heard of Uncle Acid?
It's super metal.
Uncle Acid and
It's
the
super metal,
Deadbeats.
yeah.
No, but that's
No.
funny sounding.
Yeah. No, it is. It's I hate names like that. They're annoying, but they're really cool. It's really like that kind of grainy sounding, like psychedelic, like late '60s, like Jefferson Airplane kind
Nice.
of rock.
Cool.
And they have some of the coolest movie sound bits on that album, Permanent Brain Damage, because there's this movie called Death Master that I don't really remember any actors or who made it, but it was like one of those movies they just like, the studio was just like putting out movies, and they had like actors that owed them work or something. They would just like put these actors in it. But there was this one dude that always played a vampire named Robert something, and he was like the coolest. Everybody else like sucked. All the other actors were sucked. The story sucked. But then he would just show up and just have the craziest lines of dialogue. And he had this like cool voice, and he was like known for this like stare and this like vampire walk. And he was like, every movie he's in, he like does it.
Was he the dude that played like Nosferatu?
He
Like
might
the
have.
long fingernails and
No,
looked like a bat?
he was like kind of like a normal, good-looking
Oh.
dude.
Oh.
So,
Recent?
I don't know.
Recent or what?
No, it's like 70s. But there's this movie
okay.
called Death Master, and he has just erased every part about the movie except for his dialogue. And that's what they basically do. They take a lot of his dialogue and like they have a whole track about it.
That's pretty
But
cool.
in the movie, it's not all together. But
Yeah, it was.
I recommend it.
It was super sweet. I kind of wish I would have picked it up when I seen it, but man,
Dan has the record. He could maybe burn it for you.
yeah. He he played it for me the other night, and yeah, I was into it. It was weird of Dan to take a chance on that. Like he.
Well, I showed
he
him
does
Permanent
seem-
Brain Damage.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
So he was
Okay.
like, I was so surprised.
Not that he's not open minded. It's just.
I get what you're saying.
He-
He is.
He
You have
doesn't
to, like-
strike me as the guy that usually does like a blind buy, because I don't usually do that either, honestly.
It depends on what the song titles are and what the album art looks like and what the logo looks
Oh,
like. and the
everything,
name of the
right?
band
Yeah.
is. Like,
Yeah,
everything.
Blood Farmers. I'm not like.
yeah, I wouldn't have. I probably for a buck,
Yeah, it was a buck,
and I'm feeling
it just had
frisky.
kind
Why
of a-
not? You know.
It kind of like the cover art was like made me like a little uneasy, which is another thing that
It's like,
makes
this could be
me
cool.
interested in
I
things.
probably would have expected like Pig Destroyer-ish.
Yeah, it's not. It's
their album arts
slow.
aren't
I think that's why I
really
like
super
scary
that
stories to
aren't
tell in the
super
dark.
weird,
Mm-mm.
typically,
No.
or shocking.
Well, the Permanent Brain Damage was just,
No,
it
I'm
was
not
weird.
speaking like I would have expected music of that style
Oh,
from it.
okay.
Not like the artwork from a lot of the Pig Destroyer shit's really unsettling.
It's
and
super
rad.
cool.
It's so cool.
I'm not shitting
And
on it.
Pig
It's-
Destroyer
yeah.
itself, listening to it is unsettling.
Yeah. The lamest one is like the Natasha EP thing.
I never listened.
great
I don't.
way.
I don't.
No,
know
I
them
mean the
super
artwork.
well.
It's just
sorry.
fucking like
Oh.
it's just
Sorry,
lame
I'm grabbing it all
because it's just
awkward.
like really intricate. Like it's a gold. It's gold and black. Like it's a cool minimalist type thing. But as in like Prowler in the Yard, like even though it's
Yeah.
like weird, terrible Photoshop, but it's creepy.
What is-
or Terrifier with the girls fucking
Terrifier is super cool.
Oh, man.
That's my favorite.
are on fire.
What
Part is
is?
scary in that.
That's actually
yeah,
pretty.
dude. They're
That's
scary. They're
because
super
it's just
scary.
silent and it's just like.
What is your
Maybe
favorite?
white noise.
Maybe not favorite, but I guess album art, or like how much does that matter to you, like in the long run?
Red Chord's Clients, like that one, fucking that album art. I think even today, that cover is fucking immaculate.
That one is cool.
It's like a bald dude with like rotten teeth. He's like just
Yeah,
but it's
I
hand
remember.
drawn. Yeah,
Yep,
it's so
yep.
cool.
Yeah.
That's a really hard question.
Yeah,
Because a lot of
I'm
times-
finding it. I
Well,
know
I
it's
had
it's
an
hard to
answer,
answer because
so-
I don't necessarily
Well,
have one.
I feel like nowadays, I don't know, digital age, covers like mattered less and less.
There's
Now with the
okay,
vinyl's
so-
coming back. You can-
Cloacal Kiss, I believe was the name of this band. They had really cool artwork. It's like neon yellow and like vibrant pink shit. It's like it's like a bird face almost, but it's really fucking like nice.
Does it annoy you, or maybe I should say it annoys me when I see a band, regardless of their genre, honestly, when I see a band do a release and have an album art that is super lazy looking, you know, or just random, like they random for the sake of random, you know what I mean? Like, and
You have to come up with an example because there's a lot of albums in hip hop that seem just like super simple and like almost like you could do it on Paint and
Oh, wow.
there's something I like about it, like Kendrick Lamar's Damn, he used Times New Roman.
yeah.
But something I like about it.
Yeah.
And then is like Kanye's Pablo Honey or whatever.
Oh fucking
Whatever, I don't know. But it's like it's just like weird. It's just but it
But it's
doesn't look
cool.
good. But I like don't hate it.
yeah.
And
It's art,
I also
brother. It's art.
am kind of really jealous about because in Crater, every time artwork comes up, like we had a guy do it last time, but it was still a hassle just dealing with something, getting the colors right, and like the time before we kind of like just stumbled over, you know, getting what we had, and then just last minute like we made it, and
Just
it
gonna
turned
turn
out
together.
turned out pretty cool. But honestly, I'm jealous of the person that takes a Polaroid picture and just like, oh, that's our album art. And
Oh, for
people
real.
buy
It
it
could
up
be
just
cool.
as much.
That's kind of where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
I guess is that's it's that minimalist, not minimalist, but just calling
That's fair.
something art for the sake of
Yeah.
calling it art.
It's
you know?
almost like-
oh yeah, well it's definitely got a deeper meaning. Like no, that's a
No,
chair.
it's
It's
just
a
cool.
chair that's sitting in the
Yeah.
corner of a room.
And it's neat.
Like-
It looks neat.
what it is
That's
people
There's art in our
people-
living room.
Yeah.
people want to be that deep, that, you know, prophet, that philosopher. So what you do as an artist is you put shit out and then you create meaning to it. So
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's not like that's like lyrically I would like let things, like anytime I write lyrics I just let things come out, and because you find your own meaning. So if people need to come to me like, what's that mean? And
Oh,
be like,
yeah.
oh yeah, sure, this
No,
is what it means.
You
That's
know,
what I'd say. Like,
that's
I
cool
don't
that you
care,
said
like-
that, because that's where my mind was going when you were talking about that. Was that, I mean, in the end, it does not matter.
it is for you to interpret.
Yeah, yeah. That's okay. This is just Origin or something.
Okay.
It's garbage. Anyways,
Sorry.
it
Technical
all
difficulties.
Intermission.
all that
music.
matters.
All
all that matters is
Okay.
that because music is so, well, art in general, anything that's going to activate some sort of an emotional response is so dependent on the person. You can to say all you want about the legitimacy of it or whatever, but in the end, it all that matters is how you feel about it. And if you don't if you're not into it or something bothers you, you have all fucking right to not engage with it in any way. But I find it really interesting because we are in a band and I think all of that shit is important, you know, and it's super interesting to me why, especially album art, because that's always been super fun, like something for me. Yeah, like I want the whole, it is cool. I want that whole package. I want it all to come together and be a thing. It shares the same it all shares the same theme and all that. And like, I think that's super important. And when I see bands are lazy about it, or I don't know, maybe lazy is really judgmental.
They're not as deep about it.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't want to be super huge and deep either, because when I do stuff for Crater, when I do the artwork for Crater and everything, it's just, I don't typically even have a meaning for it. It's just something that I made, and whatever people think it is, that's what it is. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah.
It's like
I want it to be cool and presentable, but I'm not really like anything themed or set up too much is kind of against
gimmicky.
Yeah, it's against what I'm trying to do. So it's like,
no, that's
it like coming together is like almost part of the art. Like,
I love bands like Nile and like those bands that have that theme, like Ghost. Cool. Like that thing that is cool. They've boxed themselves into something they have total control over. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I would never want to do that.
Yeah,
for any band. I mean, like, I like having
anything.
I like making an attempt to write kind of like psychedelic-ish like death metal.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to do in Crater anyways.
I just think space.
Yeah. Like
space.
Because I think that's super cool, and that's like I think what we're doing now is cool. But anything beyond that, where you're talking about something that puts it all kind of on tracks the whole way through, and kind of dictates where. I mean, because when you have a theme like that,
it's like an ego trip to me.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I think music is all together. Like, you have to be some sort of an egomaniac to play music, especially metal.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, not like, I don't mean in like a misogynistic way either. Like, just like a masochistic way.
You have to be about it.
Yeah,
so other people can be
absolutely, about it. Because you have to be, you have to believe in it enough to present it. Otherwise, because what the fuck, man? Ain't nobody out there putting out some music they don't like. Some people just have no ear. And
one of the funniest single box comics I ever read, and it's so true, is it's a guy going up to an open mic and he's like, "Hey, this next song sucks. I hope you like it." It's like, there's so many. I do open mics, and there's so many people that go up there and they're just like right away like, "I'm not any good, and this is gonna be terrible." And I'm like, like,
those kind of people bum me the fuck out.
You're immediately like, you're getting the audience to be like, "Oh, come on, don't worry about it. Like, just play it. Let the audience decide. And like, if you suck, then go practice."
It's one thing to admit that you.
Some people just say it though.
You have a lot of potential to improve, and that you might need to work on certain things, like as a performing artist.
Yeah. But if you're not having fun and you think it sucks,
if you're just outright going like, this is gonna suck, so I'm sorry, but just let me do it.
Like, I mean, I get it. People say it's like a nerves thing. Like, ironically, this sucks, so I'm already protecting myself from anybody else thinking it sucks. Like,
that is my biggest pet peeve when I see shitty bands play, like bands that know that they're fucking absolute trash, like just opening bands or whatever, and like at some point one of the members, like, man, I've seen it, like just the lead vocalist or just one of the other guys in the band goes up to a mic, is like, "Sorry, we just kind of suck, we don't ever get to practice," and it's like, man, I would have way rather you went through the whole set thinking it was rad rather than
have a good time.
admitting that
You
your
can be a
band is
band-
trash. That's
you can be a
the
popular
bigger
band and not
bummer.
be good, but just being on stage because you enjoy yourself. It's really about enjoying yourself. Like if you don't enjoy yourself doing it, like get out of it. If you're not friends with your bandmates, get the fuck out.
That's
of it.
horrible. I don't fucking know how some people do it. Like I don't know how
It's
some
a
people.
job.
Yeah, and
It is.
it's such a bummer, especially when you see bands that get a lot of momentum and they get out and they do cool shit, but they're always fucking with each other and always it's always shit. It's always some kind of shit. It's such a bummer because it's like, man, like
So many times.
pull it together, dude.
So many times we would be at a show, and before the show, like, dudes from the other bands would be hanging out with us, and they would be talking shit about their bandmates, like, to us, and we're just like, yeah, just, like, continuing the conversation, but, like, you're at a show, like, first off, a show to me is, like, a night out with my buds, like, that's basically all it is.
It's a mini vacation, motherfucker.
You're at a show with your buds, your band, and you're just hanging out with the other band, being like, "Oh fuck, fuck those guys." Like, get out. Like,
it's dumb.
You're either hurting yourself or hurting the other people by not liking your situation.
Man, and then they go on tour and
they tour.
Yeah,
they're cooped up with each other.
That's probably what it is. Like, they might just, like, that situation, they're probably stressed from, like, tight on money. They don't get to eat right.
Yeah.
So they're probably fucking just, like... I bet they're, like, that throws them all off upstairs, too. Like, they're probably, like, overanalyzing
makes you chemically imbalanced.
Yeah. So there's probably, like, problems that arise just because you're not getting the proper nutrients. Mm-hmm. And they're, for, like, no fucking reason. Mm-hmm. And then
on top of, I couldn't imagine... Like I remember having things like with our old bassist and with our second old bassist, we would we'd be like slightly annoyed when they didn't show up to practice. That was like the worst, and we would be kind of like, you're not showing up to practice. Like that was like the worst thing we experienced. But
I'm really impressed in how you guys dealt with that for so long and like nobody really flipped shit, because that shit pisses me off.
We were just buds.
Yeah,
I mean, that's how it worked.
And that's why, I mean, man, like I'm 50% that and 50% like I want the band to actually
really,
like,
you know what it was?
Like,
we were just waiting for Lyndon to
play
with us.
Just waiting
because it was always
for
like
it to happen.
Lyndon and bass has always been a thing. Like, it's always been a thing. So it like just felt so like. But we just had to wait it out.
It had to line up, and it lined up perfectly, just like everything else has. I mean, I always liked it. Like I always fucking dug it. I mean, every time, like Helm Splitter or whoever else I was playing with would play with you guys, it was like, fuck yeah, I know Crater's gonna be cool. And I mean, there was still stuff where I was like, I mean, that's cool, but it's like some of the earlier shit that's just all over the place. Like, I mean, I'm gonna learn it, but fuck.
I'm so excited. You need to learn Goatswood.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sure.
Goatswood's cool.
But like, fucking, I totally lost my train of thought.
Whatever.
It worked out, and it's worked out so far.
We're kind of going on a subject that
pretty sweet.
6 people would care about.
Right. Yeah. That's okay. I mean, but I'm really excited for the new
all
stuff.
All of which would listen to this.
Like, I remember
targeting our audience.
One thing,
fucking got him on lock.
The one thing I remember is talking to Zach about it, and he was like, "Yeah, man, it's kind of like a dream come true." I was like, "What?" Like I was playing,
dude.
And he's like, "Yeah, I kind of just been waiting."
It's like something
for
you don't want to say because you don't want people to feel that you want someone rather.
That might be mine.
Oh
well. But nothing to, and honestly, like, 100%. Zach Masterson is still 100%. I feel like he's a part of Crater. He was there, and like he's our bud 100%. But his path just went another way, and
he had other shit going on.
He totally has other shit going on.
That's fine, and I do. I mean, everybody does now. 30
you
fucking
have,
years
like,
old, man.
It's like it's almost that thing like
Growing up shit.
it's not even a thought to me to not have
hear
enough
the
time,
wind baggy.
you know, for Crater. Like that's not even
Yeah.
like, oh, it's your band, you kind of got to drop it. It's like I put Crater before
A lot of
most
stuff.
things.
Yeah.
Like I get like obviously normal alive things, but
I put it before a lot of stuff.
it's just it is just it would be any project for me that everybody is so committed to their role, and that's what it is. Like, you know, fucking Dan wants to be the best drummer, Zach
Yeah.
wants to be the best guitarist, you want to be the fucking best bassist, and I want to be the best vocalist. Like, in a sense. Like,
I mean, I want to be the
just
best.
a concentration.
I want to be the best
Not
for Crater.
but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you just I want to like you want to be a bassist. You're a bassist.
Right.
You want to be a bassist, and that's what you do. And any other group, no matter what it is, I've been a part of. People want to just people don't, in a sense, know their role. Like know your role and do that role as good as you can, and it's gonna fucking be a.
It's a really simple thing, but I mean, it's I guess there's just sometimes people get into situations where they really like playing the music and they really like, but then say you play in a band for like 2 years before somebody starts acting fucking wild, shit starts to go down.
And it's like, oh, man.
Yeah, but it's like, man, we got all this shit going on, and I really like these songs, and you put up with it. And then eventually, it comes to a head at some point. But I I think sometimes people just ignore shit, and, and that's how you end up in those dumb situations. But I think I'm super I've been super lucky that I've never really been in a band with anybody that I was, like, not getting along with, or...
Yeah.
I've definitely been in bands where there was shit that went down, but, I mean, never anything that was absolutely world-ending to the band. I mean, obviously, you have 4 friends in a band together, there's going to be some shit that happens at some point, but, like, never anything where I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of this.
Yeah.
If I ever quit a band, it's just because I was bored.
It helps if you're reasonable, too.
Mm-hmm. Dude,
You
fuck
can
yeah.
deal
I
with
mean,
things.
just
Not that... I don't know. It is that because it's that thing. It's the simplest thing, but for some reason it's so hard to follow. But then again, maybe we're lucky.
I think we're definitely lucky, dude.
But it took very simple things to get that lucky.
Yeah, it just. Excuse me.
But anyway, Crater's playing at. What is
Oh,
that?
I'm not even gonna bother to plug any of our
for
shows
sure.
because
it's gonna be
who
like
fucking
3
knows
months
when I'll
before
have this uploaded.
Our new EP's out now.
That'll probably be the case. But yeah, shit.
What album art got us on this subject?
So yeah,
I still don't have a
you
favorite
didn't
album
think
art.
of one, right?
I don't need it.
I'm trying to think.
I
It
can't
would
think
have
of
to
any.
have hit me when I was younger. So I'm trying to think of being young and.
I
'cause
mean,
I'm buying
let's
a
not
CD.
even. Okay, let's not say. Let's make it easier. Let's not say your favorite of all time because that's ridiculous. Let's say one that really made an impact on you for whatever reason. One that comes to mind,
Disturb the Sickness was
That one's cool.
the first album art that made my parents start like wanting to talk to me about the music I listen to.
Oh, shit, that's weird.
Wow.
Because that was like it was like a person with like one of those Men in Black neck braces on, and then the skin was pulled over.
Oh yeah.
And
It's like he's
I
being
would
birthed
have-
out of something.
It was kind of like, man.
Jim
I would-
Carrey-ish.
yeah,
Let's see.
It was
Yeah.
kind of, if I remember right, it was just kind of like half a guy's face, like
Yeah, like-
engulfed in like
Flesh.
flesh,
Yeah.
or like fatness or whatever.
Mhm.
I was friends would use me as to argue their parents. It happened once, not friends.
Uh-huh.
But it was two brothers. But they would use.
There were two.
They had that CD,
More than one.
and they would like use it as an argument, to their parents of why it's okay because Wayne had it. And I was a Christian. That was used against me quite a bit as a kid because I would get good grades, and I would like and I would like do things in church, so like automatically I was like other parents would use me as an example to their kids. So next time I hung out with those kids were like, "Hey, you little bitch, stop getting good grades because my mom is comparing you to me." And
wow.
Yeah, that's
Holy
a fucking
shit. That's crazy.
a real thing.
Who was that was bitching at you?
This was
Fucking call him out, man. Call him out. Let
Let's go
everybody
fight
know.
him.
I don't really. Yeah,
Let's roll up on him right now.
Scumbags.
But,
We could take them.
My mom had a friend named Exy, so there's
Oh.
nobody else in the world
Oh, okay.
that has that name. So yeah, you already know. But they had
Facebook.
boys, and they weren't really like I mean hey bitch. They weren't like bullying me, or they were just like would give me a hard time.
Right,
about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Smart,
Just
like you
harping
fucking
on you
smart
about it.
motherfucker. Like stop being so smart or some shit. And Robert and Justin were their names, and I was like real good friends with them when I was real young, and then I would see them like years apart after that.
Yeah.
So and then the
Robert
people
and
that
Justin.
the
5 of those.
it was Tyler
In
and
every elementary
Tyler
school.
and Rusty were the two that used me owning the Disturbed album against me.
Huh.
Weird.
That's pretty cool. I mean, how long before? So, did your mom end up trying to take it away from you?
This is my stepmom.
Oh, your stepmom.
No, but they like kind of separated themselves from me.
Oh,
the
good.
more I got into that music.
That was their
Really?
punishment.
Yeah.
They're gonna talk to
Yeah.
you.
One time I was listening to Kim from Eminem,
Oh shit.
and my stepmom called my dad, who was 4.5 hours away, at work, which I didn't know that she called my dad at the time because 4.5 hours later he came. But Kim was playing from Eminem, so she called my dad saying that Wayne's going to kill me. He's really mad and he's going to kill me.
What the fuck?
So by this time, I think Green Day is playing on my CD player, and my dad just like, and I'm like, forgot anything's ever even happened because we got into an argument, and my dad just like, I hear like thump 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 thump. She like told me she was gonna call somebody. She didn't tell me who, and I like assumed my dad was the last person she was gonna call because he was 4.5 fucking hours away. But anyways, 4.5 hours later, boom, 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 busts open the door, and he goes, "You want to kill somebody? Kill me, motherfucker!" And I have a baseball bat in my hand just because I'm holding the baseball bat. I had a bat, like I was just holding it, and yeah, that was probably the closest to physical abuse that I ever had.
That's fucking
Wow.
terrifying.
Held me up by my neck. And like,
That's fucking terrifying.
That's
it was very
crazy.
scary. But my dad is a very hard worker, and he's upset by simple stupidities. So he was, by the woman he loved, was told that I was threatening to kill her.
How old were you?
14, 15.
Oh, damn.
Well, I guess
This lady
you
sucked. This
So-
lady sucked so
Oh, this
bad.
lady was terrible.
She
We
was
found out
terrible.
later, all's good. Like, we found out later,
Yeah.
like, it took my dad a while because he was out of town all the time, so.
Wayne's dad's cool dude, but
He's a
his
cool guy.
yeah.
He's just
Deanna's
angry.
lady is crazy.
Because he works out.
Yeah, he's because he works hard. Well,
Yeah.
that makes sense. I gotta grab.
Probably worked so much to get away from her.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. He's a Marine.
Yeah, I know.
So
but-
he just like, learned the system and is like, this is how you do it,
Yeah.
But I think he's definitely eased up since he's had fucking another kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
That's cool.
saying all this stuff about my family and it's being recorded.
So I'm sure we can do something about it.
Yeah,
You can edit
Who
it
knows?
out.
I gotta stop talking.
It's
My
pretty
mouth's
easy
dry.
to edit it out.
That's why you think he ran and got something to drink. Dude, were you the other night? Lyndon showed me this band called, I think it was Disincarnate, and have you heard of it? It's basically like Suicide Silence type. Hey, what was that band? Disincarnate? That you showed me there?
Discarnate.
Discarnate. Can you, at some point,
Yeah.
we should check that band out.
I'll put it on before you guys leave.
It's rad. I actually wanted to check it out at home and forgot about it until earlier today.
I have issue. Did anybody need one? Because I grabbed an extra.
Rock, paper, scissors for it.
Yeah, let's do it. Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, okay.
Well,
There's another
I was
bush.
gonna go shoot.
Okay.
There's
Yeah,
another
shoot.
bush
We'll
light
do
down
shoot.
there too.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Fuck.
Shit.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh
here's-
shit.
That was fucking...
Oh my god.
Was that intense?
That was fucking intense.
It was
Dude,
fucking crazy.
Scream Mo Peepin'.
That was
Yeah.
like the most intense
Mo
fucking
Peepin'.
rock paper scissors.
Oh.
All for a Miller Lite. There's another bush light down there. You just didn't see it apparently.
Really?
I didn't see it.
I didn't see
So-
it either. I fucking looked too. But I also...
Are you out of a beer?
Correct.
Yeah, well, I have half a beer.
Well, there's
so you
another
can-
Oh, fuck. I'll have half the beer.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
half it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a quarter of it.
Do this.
Marry 'em.
Dang.
Mary, very special moment tonight on the air. Miss
Episode
mixing.
2 of World
Miller
of Shit.
Light and Mr. Miller Light. No, Miss
the
Miller Light.
first
and
time-
Mr.
Sorry.
Light
First time in podcast history,
are getting married.
one full beer and one empty beer are wed legally in the state of Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
Being passed around.
And
Yep.
Damien
So is the
Or, yeah,
beer in the
the
and
koozie.
koozie?
Shannon are certified co-priests.
Is the beer in the koozie is that the groom? Is that
Yeah.
the tuxedo?
They're having
And then the
although
female has to be naked.
They're having
Oh, wow.
a very androgynous.
Oh, wow.
We oppressed her.
You did.
I'm sorry, man.
They don't want anyone to know. I feel.
Oh, is that a towel? Can I use that?
Yeah. For what?
To wipe up that little bit of beer I spilled.
Oh, on the table?
Yeah.
Where?
There's just a little.
Bro, I can't even see it.
There's some. It's
Sure.
I see it for sure.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, wow. There it is.
Wow, you fucking terrorist son of a bitch.
We need to shut down.
So much beer. I think we're gonna have to stop.
I don't
the
think we're ever gonna
recording.
recover.
We have to recalculate.
I listened to. Actually, this album has really cool artwork. It's called Posthuman. It's by an artist Harm's Way.
Oh, I've heard of them.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Is that hardcore? Is that like beatdown hardcore?
Not really. It's like hardcore metalcore and like
That's just metalcore.
it's metalcore.
That's just metalcore.
But it's like a lot of new metal-y elements ish, but like melodic new metal. That makes sense. I don't know.
So metalcore.
Yeah, metalcore.
Metalcore.
It's metalcore.
That's what metalcore, guys, is.
that's-
It's new metal and hardcore.
The thing is, though, their back catalog
Accept it.
ain't so much the same. Like some of it's like really like different, like really grainier, and like I don't know how to explain it. I can't give.
Me and you typically agree on heavy stuff. Even the more core shit. Like
Yeah.
if you tell me to listen to it, I'm into it. So I'll check them out, and I know they're super fucking popular.
Yeah.
So just about anybody I know that listens to hardcore, which coincidentally enough, there are a shit ton.
Yeah.
And
People love hardcore,
Hardcore's
Yeah.
cool.
and
I get it, but I don't
helps
get
that
it.
it's like called hardcore.
Oh yeah.
Because
The-
new metal.
The
man,
thing,
if you're
the
right,
thing
new
I
metal
don't
bands-
like about hardcore, and I guess it's not. I don't want to say I don't like it because I'm not shitting on hardcore. I think there's some elements of hardcore that are dumb,
Oh yeah.
but I don't.
For sure.
I don't literally. Okay, I don't give a shit that exists. It exists, and it can do what they can do what they want. But it's like the
It's gone.
sort of like the you don't get hardcore. Like hardcore is about family.
Oh,
or it's
yeah.
about like all the
Anytime it's like
preachiness
I'm
like
like,
of
I
it,
check
and I
out
don't like
Yeah.
at that
that.
anytime
thing.
it's like a church, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that family and friendship and
That's all good. I'm
being
glad
cool
you
with
have
everybody
friends and
is
family.
shitty because it's not. That's fine, but I don't want to be preached too
And,
about
yeah,
that.
Your
and
friends
you're
are
preached
generally
to.
violent towards me, so I
Yeah.
don't.
You're
I
like
don't-
preached to, you're preached to, and slightly threatened.
Yeah.
Yeah, be
Yeah.
cool or we're gonna fucking beat you up,
Beat
dude.
you up, be cool, and you're like, what
And
is
then-
the definition of cool? I don't know. I wish I knew, so I'm gonna try my best.
But
I saw Evergreen Terrace live, right? And
They're great live.
Yeah, they are great.
is
live.
that hardcore?
But melodic hardcore.
Okay.
Metal.
The terrible question.
Oh yeah,
Continue, sorry.
Yeah, a lot of clean singing, but hardcore elements is whatever.
Man,
But anyways,
it's metal.
it's cool. Yeah, it's metalcore. Like this dude straight up like sweet chin music kicked this kid in the face, like fucking took him out, like some long haired kid just there to like enjoy the show,
Yeah.
like really scrawny guy, probably young, and just destroyed him, and like he had to leave after
Yeah.
dropping like $17 at the door. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. You
It's
know
like,
what?
Holy shit!
I'm
dude.
gonna say something about that. I think that is really stupid, but also hilarious.
It was.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I
hard
love-
not to laugh at things.
Yeah, I love that
that are
video
terrible.
of that exists.
I hope it does.
Oh, does it not? Was
I
I,
don't
not
know.
listening?
No, it's
Either
not.
way, there are videos
this
out
happened
there.
at Evergreen Terrace. Like,
Oh,
we saw
you were
it
there.
live in Iowa City. I think.
So,
it was. You were there
there's
too.
a
but I don't know
video-
if you were.
there-
If you saw it.
It
Yeah,
reminds
I
me of there's a video of ion dissonance. Logan used to bring it up all the time, like when we were drinking wine all the time and listening to ion dissonance downstairs, like every fucking night and just
Yeah.
destroying shit. There was this video of I think it's the song. I think it's Neil, like you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways,
It's cool.
So like on this video, it's a venue kind of like Gabe's or whatever. Like the stage is like maybe waist height, you know, to a normal person, chest height for me. And they're about to fucking go into that part, and like the bassist, like right as they go into it, just plants his foot on this kid's chest, like right in front, and right as it goes, just like boom, and just this kid just goes flying, and it's
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
dude, yeah. I mean, I'm sure he's okay,
Yeah.
but it was really fucking cool looking.
That's a cool.
But
yeah.
I wouldn't want to do that to anybody. I can't anyways because I'm not the biggest dude to be fucking
Well,
trying to beat
I mean,
people
I
up.
feel like if you're
on
two
stage.
guys
Yeah.
in the mosh pit and you're fucking, you know, hitting each other, bumping into each other,
That's
cool.
cool. Yeah.
Right.
That's
Like,
fine.
And if people want to take it up a notch, and if everybody's cool with it, that's cool. But fuck, dude, there's been a lot of times, in a mosh pit that just people are there to, you know, hurt.
Try to fuck people
Yeah.
up.
And
Yeah.
it's just like,
And
like you can't be around a bunch of people listening to heavy music and not want to punch things. Like maybe you shouldn't be in public.
well, yeah. I mean, but and I agree.
a
And
valid
that
point,
that
but
shit
yeah.
used to really irritate me. It used to really irritate me, and I don't support it.
Like I
But-
get slam dancing like it's a thing. It's
Yeah.
cool. Like
People aren't fucking each
you know,
other up.
I
like
think-
most
I
of
get
it.
think
moshing,
there- I
I get
think-
like, you know.
I think it goes.
Spin
It can
kicks.
go both. It goes both ways. One, everybody needs to accept the fact that shit is gonna happen at shows. It can happen at shows regardless. Somebody's gonna go a little too out of hand and probably elbow somebody by accident, punch somebody by accident, whatever.
Yeah.
Or do it on fucking purpose, whatever.
Yeah, that's
because
horse
they're
shit,
they're pissed off, and but then also like, you know, those people can try and, you know, make an effort to not specifically try to fuck people up, you know, but it's just something it's always gonna be a danger. And like
Why?
when I go to a show, regardless, and I don't go to a lot of like purely hardcore shows. I don't go to any purely hardcore shows.
Still standing.
I'll
go to
well,
any still
yeah.
standing show.
But
Yeah.
I'm fucking paying attention to what's going on. I'm not going in there and losing it and like,
Yeah.
man, this
Yeah.
song speaks to me, bro. You know, and like,
Well, you
just
should.
getting all like I'm actually paying. I'm fucking paying attention
Yeah.
because I don't want to get punched by accident or on purpose. Like I'm gonna fucking pay attention to what's going on. And I think if you're getting into that situation, pay the fuck attention.
And if you don't want
You
to pay
know,
attention, go in the back.
I've seen I've seen a lot of fucking people, like videos of crowd killing and whatever, and it's like people standing where that shit's gonna happen. You know, it's like,
But also,
just-
like, there's a line between somebody, you know, enjoying themselves and, like, you know, being violently and aggressive with it and everybody being involved and just, like, you know, blatant, outright,
Yeah.
terrible person.
That's That sounded really creepy, actually.
Maybe you should
But
do more
no,
of that.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna be honest anymore. Like, you know, I really don't want to mosh as much anymore. It hurts too much.
I like a violent.
You gotta be
I
drunk.
don't like necessarily a violent.
No, not always.
No, I gotta
but
be drunk.
My favorite,
Yeah.
is just like when everybody's
Sometimes it makes
having a
elevates
good
it.
time
Yeah, it helps.
and like having a good time outside their own circle and bumping into each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. It's the one thing I don't like is when people are like, "Well, that's just hardcore." Just
Yeah,
you know,
that's not
it's
an
like,
excuse.
no,
Not an excuse.
Nah.
people could make an effort. You can make an effort. You know, I
You
don't
know what
give
you're
a
doing.
fuck.
That's just how hard.
But the thing is, you're talking about, you know, that like the bulk of every fucking
they're as bad as Jehovah's
scene.
Witnesses.
Oh man, I'm not even about to
Sorry,
get into
sorry,
that.
Oh
Next
man.
But
Oh,
the
wow.
bulk of that scene, you're talking about kids. Like, no matter what, you're
Yeah.
talking about kids
Yeah.
or extremely fucking immature adults like us.
Which they're.
It's probably
beyond us.
more of those, honestly. But like, there's only so much you can expect. You know, it's live shows and heavy, stupid, loud music is a weird thing, and it makes people do weird, crazy shit.
Yep.
And like, you just gotta be ready. Just
And
not
go
everywhere is gonna be fucking safe. You know, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
It's just
you
an-
can't even go to a country show without getting shot. So.
Yeah.
I mean, not just those, but you're just in just as much danger of that. It's
And I've never been shot at any
Thanks.
country show
Right.
that I've ever went to.
yeah,
I
you're
haven't-
one of the lucky ones,
Yeah.
man.
Wow.
One of the many lucky ones. There's more people that have gone to concerts and not have gotten shot than people that have.
Those are really good odds, good averages.
Okay, so
Way
Yeah.
great odds.
where we work at, they print the Beacon Eye newspaper for West High School, and there's one of the things in it says that there's been more people killed in school shootings this year than soldiers. And
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, is that for real?
I've heard
I
that.
don't know.
I've heard it.
It's-
I've heard that said, and it was on a news program, I'm sure.
It's definitely something worth looking into because it's very possible.
It's insane.
they could-
Because
Our
that sounds
school
crazy.
shooting is insane. Like,
yeah, it's crazy.
it's crazy. This is like people. This is like not being an American growing up and hearing things crazy happening in other countries and being like, "Oh, that's wild to live there." That whole country is like that. That's how America is viewed.
Yeah, it
It's
really
like-
worries me because we live really close to a middle school
Oh.
Well, it's gonna
and an
hap-
elementary school.
But I
it's not
still
gonna
think your
happen here.
odds-
It's gonna be at the school.
Oh,
I mean, you can go be a hero.
Actually, I feel like the kids would fuck the adult. Like, I feel like the kids. Oh, I guess never mind. School shootings do happen from kids.
yeah,
I don't know what I
usually.
was trying to say.
I don't know, man. Like,
Dude, if
Kids
they-
are scary.
I don't
Dude,
even.
If kids dude, that's a movie idea. Kids choreographed a school shooting against
Maybe it's
adults,
a movie.
dude. Fucking holy shit! Like they actually got together and smartened up, and then they were
Dude,
just like,
that would be
"That's
a
terrifying."
Did
great
they kill
film,
the
and it would be so
Yeah.
controversial.
Oh.
Yeah, it would be, but like the like
They
the
like
children.
squatted up.
Yeah.
They like trained on like Call of Duty.
Yeah, man.
wow, dude.
Fucking, that's perfect. Like start. They could even start like as early as like partway through like fifth grade over summer, and then sixth grade they're planning it
Yeah,
at like
make
some
them-
huge
yeah.
event. Holy shit, man, that'd be scary. Like that's
Do
a
it as
super
a
scary
dark
movie.
comedy.
Yeah, no,
Dude, they
yeah, you could do it as dark comedy.
would
That
just
would
make
fucking
it-
work so
fucked up
good.
dark.
Yeah, no, that'd work.
They would just make it they'd make it the Purge. It'd be the Purge.
Yeah,
I
that's
wouldn't.
what I
was
I
thinking
wouldn't
about.
let
Schools
people want to be involved, but the fucking no, the people. That one movie, it'd be shot like that movie where They Are People Too or whatever, where like the guy thought people
that's
were possessed
cool.
by something, but they weren't. You watched it. You brought it up. I can't remember the name of
Isn't
it.
it they look like people too?
They look like people.
Did
or-
I bring
Or
it
they
up?
look like-
I'm
Yeah.
thinking of Don't Kill It. but
No.
That's not.
We don't
God, those
watch
You-
titles
we
are
talked
all
about it, too.
frightening.
Don't Kill It was dumb.
Ugh.
That was the.
It was dumb, but the
premise was
if
cool.
they just went through the beginning scene, the whole movie, if it would just been a string after string of "Don't Kill It" and not Dolph Lundgren mumbling his way through a Russian country accent and you not understanding anything, and then him just like hooking up with way young chicks for some reason.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But that's like all it was. But the premise was cool as fuck.
Well, that title is really cool. Don't kill
Yeah,
it.
they just
Yeah.
ruined
Like,
it.
oh,
'Cause, like,
I
when
want
it
to watch
started-
that because why don't you kill it?
because
Yeah.
you become it.
Oh.
So it was like it would just be this enraged. They didn't even need to explain it because all it was these people acting crazy, and they would kill everything around them as violently as they can. And then as soon as somebody killed them, whatever demon would possess that person and turn that person into a violent, kill everybody. And like that's how it started. And then it just was like, oh, no, we're just the real story is Dolph Lundgren being a detective.
Oh.
Yeah.
And trying to really figure it out.
What? That's...
Yeah.
I don't like Dolph Lundgren.
Me neither.
Me neither.
I don't find it...
Yeah.
I don't find
He's
shitty
not even likable.
B-movies to be charming enough to enjoy.
It's a reference.
Yeah.
That's all he is. He's a reference.
He was Ivan Drago in a Rocky movie.
That's it.
Like that's.
Although it's like the coolest Rocky movie.
It is
That's
great.
true. That is true.
And he's great as a reference, but not as...
Maybe Expendables, because I honestly have not seen any of those movies.
Never watched
It's
them,
a
no.
movie series I want to watch, but just to see how over the top it is.
Oh,
I just want to
bet
see the
it's
action
not even
sequences.
that good. I bet it's not
Probably
even
not,
that good, dude.
but-
No, but that's why they do that, because they're just like, crazy, look at this crazy
Yeah,
stuff.
I want to see
And
that.
I want to see it too.
like,
yeah.
I think...
I want to see Rambo, the
I-
new one that's going to be coming out.
Mhm.
Like,
I think,
new one. I love the other new one.
I
don't
think
know.
the
Sorry.
newest... The last couple of Fast and the Furious movies, while I've only seen bits and pieces of all of them, and I don't really watch them, I think those have successfully done what like movies like The Expendables were trying to do, and that's just be like crazy fucking action.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that is just...
Fast cars, hot people, bunch of explosions.
Yeah.
Yep. Hot babes walking down the beach.
Hot
Action
dudes,
movies.
racing cars.
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Those shirts,
Miami,
wearing a
Florida.
buffalo shirt.
Right. I think those movies do that, and Expendables was like, it's going to be the ultimate action movie when fucking Mad Max comes out, and that is literally
Oh, man, Mad Max.
in my
Beautiful.
IMO the greatest action movie ever fucking made, or Fury Road.
I haven't seen it.
Dude.
Really good.
Loved it.
Super good.
Well, what about this plot hole? Because I read a plot hole.
Oh.
Why is gasoline so like sought after and fought over when they have vehicles that spit fire?
Well,
And they
so
run really
they
old
explain that later on is that
Gas guzzling.
later on they figure out how to refine it. So it's not in finite supply anymore, but it's still fought over because it's controlled
gas.
by, you know, the
So they can
craziest-
essentially take small amounts
because
and use it.
because in Fury
Yeah.
Road they have the main settlements. It's like 4 cities.
I
There's
didn't know that, actually.
in Fury Road it's the
I just didn't
Citadel.
care.
The Citadel is where it originates from. That's where all the water is. And then there's the Bullet Farm. That's where they manufacture ammunition. And then the Gas Town is
Yep.
where they
Gas
refine all
Town.
the gasoline. And they all have like this partnership together, and they're all led by, you know, these crazy fucking... Oh, dude. It's Fury Road is
great.
super
Oh, man.
good. It is so good, dude.
Nicholas Hoult even in it?
Yeah,
Fucking, oh,
it's-
wow. Yeah,
I didn't
he's-
even know who he was before that movie, but
Really?
it was,
Oh, man.
I mean, super good. It is,
Yeah.
it is
Solid
the
movie.
coolest action movie. I mean, it just,
What
if you
else
just
is Nicholas Hoult in?
He's been in Warm Bodies. It's
Warm Bodies, Jack and the Giant Beanstalk. Jack and the Beanstalk.
was
Yeah,
he in
he's
About
in-
a Boy?
I believe. I don't know
Was he the
actually.
little
know.
kid, the
He-
kid in that movie?
I'm not. I don't know.
Yeah,
But he's
I-
also Beast in X-Men First Class and.
None of
Oh
these
yeah,
are-
all those. He's in Kingsman, isn't he? Not for sure.
Maybe,
I do want to see Kingsman.
I do too.
Yeah.
The
The
first
second
one's really
one.
cool. Did you see that one?
Nope, I haven't
There's
seen
a
it.
Totally
chick
watch
with
it.
blade feet.
Totally.
Have you seen the second one?
Nope. I want to though.
Heard it's
I've only
good.
seen parts of the
I'm
first
just,
one.
I
It's cool.
man, I don't
I haven't
ever.
seen the first one either.
It's very. If it's a movie I have to absolutely see right away, I'll see it in theaters. If
Yeah.
not, it's like I will see it. I will get around to it.
It'll happen
I
someday.
let movies
If
fall
it
back.
comes on Netflix, I'll fall asleep.
Mhm, yeah,
Dude, Deadpool's worth seeing in theaters. It's
I've heard that. Yeah,
just go to a matinee where
I
you
might
can go
do
see it for
Tuesday. I
$10.
might do a Tuesday.
That's
Go
how
to
it's,
$10.
when I saw Solo on Wednesday. That's what it was, or not Wednesday, Monday. It was like 3D discount day, so it was $10 to see Solo.
3D disc.
And Solo was fucking cool. Man, it was so good. I was into it. I went so super high.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking smoked
so much.
Definitely A bowl before I fucking went in. Like, oh, I know an A bowl, but man, I was fucking ripped when I fucking went in there, and and I had to punch my code in for my ticket, and I had to walk all the way around the theater.
I know, I
don't
fucking hate it.
which theater I was supposed to go in.
Yeah, I don't know if
Moline hasn't changed. We ran over there to go see Infinity War,
Yeah.
and it was completely packed the day we went to go see it. So we were like, fuck it, let's go try Moline. Got to Moline, right in, no problem. Fucking got to sit wherever we wanted. It was like
When
wide
did it
open,
go?
not even a lot of people.
we had to kick
Cool.
teenagers out of our seat.
Yeah.
Really?
What?
Yeah,
Fuck them.
because they're all
Reserved
assigned.
seating is there for a
Yeah,
reason.
yeah.
I get it, and I do
Pieces
kind of like it.
shit.
But yeah, I guess I kind of like. I just am never that prepared. I go to a movie like I don't know what I want to see. Like
Oh
I've
man,
got
that's
these
insane.
dollar
I can't do
bills.
that. Movies, I take going to a movie so seriously that
Yeah.
I pretty much almost
Now.
always go by myself now. Just
Really?
because like
Never in my life.
I want to fucking go.
I went and saw District 9.
and I want to make
Thanks.
sure I'm fucking there like way early. And it's so easy now that I just buy my tickets online. And that's amazing
That's my
that I
problem.
haven't
I don't
been
really
doing
fuck
that.
with online shit.
I don't
And,
like to do
oh,
that.
You can
dude,
get
I
deals,
need to.
though.
I have an app. I can just buy the movie ticket for the theater, and I go in. You go up to the thing, and you just punch in a code and hit print, and that's it. Like they email you
See,
the
I
code.
like talking to the people.
Ow. I'm not against talking to people. I also hate.
They're
it.
realizing people just want to come in fucking blazed and just
Yeah,
be like,
dude. That's the thing too. Yeah.
Something I don't mind doing that. Like, okay, yeah, I get that because like I don't want to put people out of jobs because that's eventually what they're trying to do. They're eliminating that position altogether.
Yeah, and being a kid,
you can
working
back
at a
up
movie
on
theater is a cool job.
off that mic a little bit because you're like.
Oh, it's my thing.
If Shannon, if we didn't have to worry about Mike and Shannon, then maybe it would be easy.
If she gets on a tirade, you can bop out.
Oh.
The voice is getting.
But
a little
anyways, like I was saying,
Yeah.
I'm super anal about it. Like, me and Katie will go to movies together, and it's fine because I'm driving, so she fucking leaves when it's time. But yeah, I get there super early, and I like never buy any fucking shit. I just go in there dry, sit down, and I watch that fucking movie, and like I'm like intensely just like, I mean, not soulless locked into it, but I'm in it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't be there with people that are gonna fucking talk. I can't be there with people that are
Yeah,
gonna keep
I don't talk. And
like, oh man, going to a movie with a group of people and getting in there. I went to a movie. I think it was a Transformers movie. Yeah. Well, it was.
first one was cool.
This
Nope.
was a long time ago.
I liked
This was
the
a
first
long
one.
time ago.
That's fine. I'm not judging you.
I'm not even gonna. Okay, I shit you not.
It's probably
I
cool
went
in
to the
theaters.
theaters. Listen to this.
Probably cool.
I went to the fucking theaters and I saw Transformers. I saw the second one.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw the second one. too.
Revenge of the Fallen or whatever. There was legit standing ovation at the end of
What
that
the
movie.
fuck?
What?
Dude,
must have
okay,
had high
I'm not gonna lie
expectations,
and
'cause I
say
did
that
not like
I'm not gonna
this
lie
movie.
and say that I didn't enjoy the movie because I was
it's
super
fun.
into it.
Yeah.
That was the last one. I was like, I saw the third one on DVD and I was like, oh fuck. But not shitting you, dude. The entire theater, minus me and bruh and whoever was sitting, and just like standing ovation.
Oh my
People
God.
What
were
are
like,
they standing for?
yeah, it was like right as the credits, right as it cut to the end credits, people were like, "Whoa, yeah!" Like
I
putting
don't
their shit
understand.
down. Like it was incredible. I can't believe that it's the only time I've seen it happen, and it was for trans fucking formers, which it was a cool movie. I super liked
But
it,
not like.
I did like
yeah.
it.
but not, dude.
Yeah.
No,
But like,
no.
it wasn't it was visual.
Yeah. Oh,
It was
fantastic.
nostalgic and visual.
Crack for the eyeballs, dude.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Those are amazing for that, and that's why it's eye munchies when you
It
go
was
in there
like-
super baked and you're like, brr, just like tuned in.
I felt that like they went hard to include humor, and they just fell flat.
Well, I mean,
that
yeah,
throws me
that's what
off.
you think, but I mean, also consider
Yeah,
all the dumb people
yeah.
that
Well,
outnumber you.
maybe there's more.
Well, maybe they just have lower standards.
They're like,
Have
yo,
them.
There's something though. Because that works. You know, they did it in Star
Remember
Wars.
the
It didn't
mom
quite
eating
work
a-
in Star Wars.
Eating a
but-
pot brownie and then tackling some college
Yeah,
dude.
man, I'm not even gonna.
In Transformers?
Dude,
Wow.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
think
lie
so.
to you. I fucking laughed
Really?
my ass off in the theaters watching that shit, and I look back on it and I'm blown away that I thought that was funny. But I remember watching that movie and every single joke.
Never
just
once
like,
in my life
Have,
have been stoned.
well, have you ever been like...
I don't think I was stoned. I think I was
No, I
sober.
meant like
Have
to
you-
tackle a
Right. Yeah.
It's
Like,
just-
what the fuck is the?
it's propaganda.
It was
Wait,
retarded.
do you ever remember scenes in the movie theater version, if you ever see it in theaters, and then they're never on a DVD copy or Blu-ray copy?
I remember.
Yeah.
I've seen.
Or like you can't find like the same, like there'll be like different audio versions of it or something like that. Because remember in, was it Miss March? They like fuck up the
Probably.
whole.
I think I do remember something.
It's like because the baby was retarded, and then like they bleeped out, they like went over retarded and said like on crack instead.
Oh,
But in
yeah,
theaters
yeah,
it
I
said
do remember
retarded.
that.
But even like on the unrated version,
Yeah.
it wouldn't say retarded.
I've never seen that, but I totally.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it happens.
Weird.
It definitely
Uh,
happens.
Well, yeah.
Not even just that. Like I remember some shit in happening in it that when we saw it in theaters that didn't occur in the DVD or Blu-ray version.
What was that?
I don't know. I just remember like certain scenes being longer. Like I remember the kid scene being like longer, drawn out in theaters
See, now-
than in the DVD version. Like it was more
I don't know
violent.
what to think about that because that happens sometimes when you see a movie in theaters and then you don't see it for like 6 months and
Yeah, probably.
you know.
Now that 6 months. doesn't
I mean, I'm
happen
totally
anymore.
I know they definitely. Jesus Christ. Occasionally, they do edit shit out of theatrical after the movie's aired in theaters, and they don't put it on whatever the digital release. But I don't remember any specific one. But it definitely happens. I mean, they
Yeah.
even changed titles of movies, like between theater release and
Really?
and home release.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know.
Sometimes
That
they
Tom
do
Cruise
that.
movie,
Really?
the Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like that released in theaters as Edge of Tomorrow, and then when it didn't do well in theaters, so they changed for some reason. Like I think it may be a last ditch effort. They're like, let's change the title, and they changed it to Live, Die, Repeat. Whatever semicolon Edge
Yeah.
of Tomorrow.
What?
Yeah,
When?
100%. Yeah.
I thought that was just straight Edge of Tomorrow.
No, they changed the title of it to live, die, repeat.
Maybe
and
it's
then
like
Edge
a-
of Tomorrow
it's
was
like
like
they
a,
can,
like a
launch
subtitle.
What?
thing.
Yeah, dude. You can look it up on Amazon. Like you find like DVDs.
They were just using Tom Cruise to sell
Well,
movies.
It's an anime movie too, ain't it?
what?
It's
Yeah,
based
it's
off an anime.
Yeah, it's based off an anime.
Oh, that I don't know.
No,
I super dug the movie, but I
Haven't-
don't know.
Hasn't kind of American cinema butchered most attempts they make at, making a I don't what's the
So
word?
far, Japan's fucked it up.
making an anime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
America
it'll-
really hasn't
eventually,
tried.
dude, they've succeeded with comic books. They'll do it with anime. It's
Well, Battle Angel Alita, we're waiting on
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That's gonna be dependent on it, and then they'll probably move into mech territory.
Akira. Nah, dude, they'll do Akira.
Yeah,
I
they'll
think
do
I've
Akira
even
for
heard talk
sure.
of Akira.
Akira's been like tossed around forever.
Mhm.
Keanu Reeves has already been like, "Hey, I
He
really
wants
want to
it.
do Cowboy Bebop," so
That would be man.
that would be cool.
I mean, it would be hard to do, but the way they've
Yeah.
really succeeded with I mean, I guess it feels like it's so polarizing. There's a huge group of people that hate Marvel movies and superhero movies, and then there's like the other.
I think
group, people that actually enjoy it.
They're proving the money's outweighing
Oh,
the
man.
hatred group, anyways.
fucking. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. But I think they're awesome, but
Oh yeah, for sure.
like it'll happen with anime eventually. It's bound to happen because there is so much there, and the way they just need to do it the way Marvel's done it. They have people that know what they're talking about calling the shots. And Marvel's one dude calling all the shots on all those fucking movies.
Really?
Yeah. And it's like the head of Marvel Studios.
So he knows what's up.
Dude, yeah, and this dude's
He's
like
putting it all
responsible
together.
for keeping all of this shit together. It's crazy.
Cool.
Disney has the same thing for Star Wars too, but she's like the opposite. She's fucking it up really bad.
Huh.
But that's all garbage and doesn't mean anything. Like it'll totally happen with anime.
Yeah.
Gundam, dude.
That's
Imagine-
exactly what I was thinking,
I think
dude.
You remember the Speed Racer movie that came out?
Uh huh.
That was really fucking crazy cool.
It was beautiful
It was-
visually, and it wasn't bad.
It was
Everything else.
I think it was a really cool idea of transferring an anime to a live action, quote unquote, like film.
Yeah.
You know, because they did weird anime like things, but the special effects were really crazy and interesting, and like the racing shit was crazy. I mean, I thought that was really, really cool. Like, if you did something like that with you know these anime adaptations, that would be. I think that's key.
Yeah.
I think it's keeping it true to the style of anime, but still just in a whole new way of seeing it. You know, it's like, man, a fucking Cowboy Bebop movie would be
Pretty rad.
sweet, but
With
they could
Keanu
also
Reeves.
do it super shitty.
Yeah,
They could fuck it up so bad.
Maybe we have 10 years of shitty anime.
Yeah.
Well, they did the 47
Adaptations.
Ronin. I haven't seen it, but I haven't heard good
I heard
things.
bad
that wasn't.
things.
That was like a manga anime. The Attack on Titan live action from wherever. I guess that was
I
terrible.
think that was Japanese.
But they're
made.
looking at some Western adaptation, so who knows? Or eventually, there's always constantly floating around a Metal Gear Solid title for a movie. But
I
that's
think
not
that would
really
be.
a thing.
I think that could be successful. But
Yeah,
Is that anime? Metal Gear Solid?
no, that came out.
I mean, it skirts. It really because it's a video game.
It's a video game.
franchise.
It
Yeah.
just came up because it's an exciting thing.
But I mean, it really does. You could almost consider it anime. It's just not an anime franchise. It's a video game.
If I
It's
had
quirky.
little,
It's a very quirky
the little,
franchise.
the little I know about anime, if I had advice for anybody that's gonna make a live, what is it? Real live.
Live action.
Live action. That was the word I was trying to look, or the term I was trying to think of earlier. If I could give some advice, it would be keep like the goofy eye animations tastefully. Like
Yeah.
animate their eyes reacting, and keep that, but do it so it doesn't like take you out of the movie.
Yeah.
I just think that because I think when I think of anime, I think of cut to a really close, like overreaction shot of just like, like wackiness of eyes blowing up or like somebody being super upset.
Yeah.
and-
Things getting bigger.
The thing, first, Jesus.
Sorry.
Oh my,
my
God.
My apologies.
That probably hurt.
One thing I think they need to do is make a Dragon Ball Z movie.
No, they
good
did.
But
Yeah,
so
good
hard,
one,
though.
sure,
They
but
didn't.
no.
That's what I mean. Like, well, they made a Dragon Ball movie.
Why would
That's
they
different.
have him not have
it did-
cool
it
hair?
wasn't. It was bad.
Why did he just have regular
was like-
hair?
I don't know. I didn't
If he
see it.
wasn't a
I don't know
fan.
anything about.
I only seen the preview.
I don't
but
even know how
hated it
Dragon Ball
because-
Z
They don't.
works.
They don't need to make a Dragon Ball movie. They just watch animated
will,
movies.
though.
Just
That's
enjoy
the
it.
thing.
Don't fuck live action for
will.
now.
No,
Well, there's
they're
no.
gonna
It's
do
not
it, though.
capable
They
enough.
could, but they,
Don't
like-
do it, please.
Dude,
They're gonna do
Goku
it.
No.
is so fucking jacked in Dragon Ball Z, and they had just like
When he
some
gets
kid.
buffed up, sure. But yeah, exactly. In that movie,
Animate
it's so
something,
bad.
Throw some animation in there. Have his hair.
CGI shitty at least. At least try. You know what I mean?
Like, don't have
Think
this
should,
guy.
CGI shitty?
Don't have this guy that like.
Bring the Damien.
No.
Bring the pop filter. No.
Oh.
Bring it around
Oh.
Sorry.
and back up off of it.
Oh,
just
man.
just a tad, because.
Yeah,
My bad.
I mean, I don't even care that much about Dragon Ball Z.
Please
I
go
just
over
thought
just a
I
little
remember watching it as a kid. And
I don't
kind of
either.
liking
I just.
it.
But I would be really interested to see how cool it
It could be very
yeah,
cool.
It could be fucking super
It could
cool,
be
dude.
so cool.
Like, think about all the fight scenes in like Batman vs Superman, and
Oh,
really
man.
all the shitty
Yeah, that would be
DC
cool.
movies have
I hate Batman.
amazingly cool fight scenes. Like, just imagine that in Dragon Ball Z. Like, it would be tight.
Yeah.
It would be so cool.
It
You gotta
could
have
be,
the
but
epic
I mean-
hair. You gotta have the epic hair. It's
Yeah,
comes out.
yeah.
with the,
you
okay,
could, man.
so with
Yeah.
the way I saw some of the CGI characters in fucking like Deadpool, I think that could work if you CGI'd Goku and stuff.
Have you seen
Well,
did
just
you
a
ever?
little bit. I mean, you can have an act like I don't know how they do it now.
A lot of people hated it, but did you
Pretty
ever
simple.
see the Final Fantasy, the last Final Fantasy
I
movie
did.
that came out?
Spirit Within.
Kingsglaive? No, Kingsglaive.
Oh,
No.
no, I have not.
That's the prequel to
Animated?
Final Fantasy 5 or 15.
Oh, cool.
It's like all the shit that happens before that. Dude, like, you want to see, like, the state of the art in, like, all CG movies. That movie is fucking amazing.
Bet, yeah.
It is fucking amazing. Also, I watched it on shrooms.
Oh.
And, yes.
Well, that might change.
No, me and my Christmas tree watched it on shrooms. Like,
Oh, dear.
it was awesome. But, dude, for real, watch Kingsglaive. It's fantastic.
That's awesome.
Like, and that's another. That's a good example. They could do an all CGI Dragon Ball Z movie, and it would be fine. I almost said perfect. That's ridiculous, but it would be totally fine.
You could go into it blind.
Oh
like,
yeah,
it would just cover.
And I am too, because I only watched it off and on when I was a kid, so I don't know anything about it. You know, but I dig it.
It could cover like some of the Frieza shit, like that.
Sure.
Have you ever seen him?
Yeah.
That like he's like white.
I know what Frieza looks like.
Yeah,
I
cool.
know the characters. Yeah.
It'd be rad. It'd be rad.
Dude, I'd be into it. What they
Cell.
need to do is stop trying to make Full
Cell
Metal
would be cool.
Alchemist movies.
Yeah.
Did you see that? Did you try to watch that at all?
No, not
It's
yet.
Not
it's
yet.
Oh,
junk.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, again, it's the same. I think it's the same studio. It's like a Japanese studio that made the Attack on Titan movie. Like, not good enough, man.
Completely shit the bridges.
Not good enough. Like, you need like a Disney fucking budget to make those movies good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because they'll hire anybody. They'll hire
Yeah.
anybody whoever they can fucking the most expensive fucking dude.
Shane Black for Predators.
That movie looks dog
Dumb
shit. It looks
as
so
fuck.
bad, and I'm not even surprised because if they're gonna make a new Predator movie, it needs to be in the jungle. It needs to be the original formula
Or
for Predator, dude.
yeah, or just fucking like, just put him on the planet, man. Just put him on Predator planet, but not make it fucking stupid. Predators was retarded as
Yeah, I didn't
shit.
even watch it. Predator 2 is still the next best Predator movie.
Yeah, yeah, and
By
that's fair
far.
because that movie's still
By
solid.
far.
It's actually a good movie.
It is actually a good movie. It's a
Really
little
good.
bit different, but I mean, they use the same score, which by the way, you can get on vinyl. So I might do that. It's like $60, but the original Predator score,
That's cool.
dude. But like, man, it sucks that they just can't do that. Aliens vs Predator was shit.
Yeah.
Aliens vs Predator Requiem was super brutal. It was really fucking brutal. Like,
I want to check it out. I heard that's what I heard.
oh,
It's
dude,
cool.
totally watch it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the only other one worth checking out as far as Predator movies, but it's bad otherwise. But there is a fucking part, like kids totally get fucked up in this movie.
Yeah.
There is a
Kid
part where
violence.
the aliens get into a maternity ward,
Oh wow.
Hell yeah.
and they
That's
don't
cool.
even fucking
Yep.
they don't give any
Don't censor
shits.
shit.
Yeah.
Dude, it is fucking wretched.
That's cool.
It's a brutal fucking movie, but it's also terrible. Like
Yeah.
the stories, there is no, I won't tell you. It's but
Alright,
you
yeah,
should
don't spoil it.
seriously
I'll
watch
watch it. I'll watch it.
Watch it, and next episode we do. You fucking you
I'll
give me
tee off on it.
I
because
love how much we celebrated about knowing there's death to kids.
Movies. Yeah. Well, movies
Well,
don't
dude,
cross
it's
that
the first-
threshold.
You'll never
even.
get to do it.
I'm
But-
And it's
when
so
I say
real.
that,
Yeah,
that kids
it's-
die in this movie, it's not like just one scene. It happens in the beginning. It happens
Yeah.
throughout the rest of the movie.
Cool.
I mean, not like
no way
they're.
that
It's not like they
Not
were
baby death.
And this
specifically trying to kill a lot of kids. It's just it happens a fair amount.
this
Yeah.
feeling spawns from being a kid and playing Grand Theft Auto and being like, why are there no fucking kids? I should be able to run over.
I
a Little
didn't
League.
think about that until somebody asked me. Like when
I thought
I was
about
like
that pretty
18,
early
and I was like,
And they would,
"Wow,
like,
I never realized
in
there
video
were
games, they
little
would like
kids."
restrict
in Grand Theft
violence
Auto.
on kids, and I get it. Like I don't want violence.
And I don't
Don't
even
act
notice
like
when
it's
I play the
not a
game.
part
I
of
don't
life.
notice. I
Animals-
don't fucking notice.
Animals initially, and like children and animals were like, "What the fuck? Like, why ain't they in this game?"
Yeah. There's cats in GTA
Yeah.
5 though.
Not
Are there?
3 though.
Can you kill them?
Yeah.
You can run
Well,
them over.
Yeah, you can do that. Like yeah, I've seen a couple. I've never killed them personally, but I have. ran
It's
them over on
funny. I
accident.
mean,
That is
it's
funny. And live it out.
they're
in
they're
a
not
virtual
real
world.
common though. I mean,
No.
at least I don't see
they're
them all
cute
the time.
still, little kitty guys.
Yeah, but it's
Deserve
like
it. They
you can
mew.
reload your game.
Oh. No.
And
That's
I mean,
still
think
a
about
different
it, it's
sprite
a video
with
game.
different
They're
data.
technically
It's not
they're
my
just
cat.
gonna respawn. They're just gonna come back to life. You know, just
Yeah.
there's only one cat
Ever.
the whole time, and he just comes back to life, and he's super relieved every time. He's like, oh, I'm not really dead. You know? And then probably goes a while before you kill him again.
Oh.
But yeah.
That's how video games work.
Organized children taking down a school. That's gonna be a
Great movie.
That's
We
scary.
Isn't that
It would
that's
be-
the that's the
You would have
that's
to.
the plot to
That's-
that to Tin Soldiers,
I've never seen that. What's that?
It's about kids.
or was it?
I bet there is a movie that. But
It was
make
Tom
like-
Cruise, and it was like a military.
I like Tom
It was like a
Cruise.
military academy, and they stage like a coup, like the kids do, and take over this military academy, and they're like, it's like a siege, like the
Okay,
fucking
so
military is out. A kid definitely gets killed later on, and man, I don't remember what it is. I think they were gonna close it. That's what it was. Oh, and it's Taps. That's the name of the movie. It's Taps.
Oh, okay.
They were gonna close this military academy, and
I've never
all
seen
the
it.
kids.
Now I kind of want to watch it.
No, dude, it's a really good movie.
Yeah.
All the kids take over, and they're like, "We're not gonna let you close the school." And yeah, like it's crazy. Like they take, I mean, they have guns and shit, and they take
Wow.
over. They don't kill other kids.
Yeah,
At
this
some
needs to be
point, a
more
kid
like-
gets shot.
Well, I guess I don't know.
It was a good movie. Yeah, it was one of those movies where you'd be watching TV, like on a Sunday when you're a little kid, and like Fox 18 would run shitty old movies.
Yeah.
You know, and Taps was one that was always on, like Taps and Gremlins.
Oh, Gremlin.
Gremlins ain't shitty. Fuck off.
Dude, come on! I've seen.
I'm
it so
not
many
coming on
times.
because it's so good. Well,
No, it's not shitty. I've seen it so many
All right.
times though. I don't give a fuck
So-
about it.
Our movie would be more like an Bowl movie. It'd be like
Yui Bowl.
Yui Bowl. It'd be like shitty, like but good. You know what I mean? Like no, his movies.
none
ain't
of his
good.
movies
I
are
get
good.
that. Yeah, I
imagine
read
that
that.
is fucked up.
Like that's kind of how it would be shot,
Like,
but like it would be more
wait,
like
what's your reference?
dark. Like, have you ever seen like Rampage or any of those movies?
I saw Rampage.
Okay, so like it'd be shot like that, but not necessarily like.
Okay, so it's the
That-
production value is high production value,
Pretty solid.
but it is a
But
garbage movie.
more of like
I see
concept.
it. No, I
cinematography
see it
style, like
as
how it's
a-
shot.
That's what I'm
you know
saying.
I mean?
Production,
Yeah,
high production value.
I see
You
it
do
as
do
a
it.
like military.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yep. I get what you're saying.
It's a quality,
Quality,
movie
yeah.
in terms of how it's shot and how it looks, but the
well, I mean,
the
even like
subject
the angles.
matter.
You know what I mean?
Rampage is such an awful idea.
Yeah.
It's such a dumb idea.
The new one you guys are talking about. Wasn't
No,
No,
all of them
no, dude,
are
that
pretty
looked
bad.
cool.
I try to watch.
No,
them,
okay,
and
this
all
movie
of them-
Rampage. It was about this. It's about this dude who.
Oh,
is
not The
just,
Rock. No, not The Rock.
No.
it? Yeah.
This came out in like 2012, I think, 2011 maybe.
Somewhere in there,
2010.
yeah.
It's a while ago.
Yeah.
This dude who just decides that he hates everybody is like he's like a 22-year-old kid
Yep.
lives with his parents still.
Just angry,
something-
pissy little brat guy.
Like smart, like builds a huge
But-
this like crazy suit of armor. Like you remember like the North Hollywood shootout? Did you ever see those old like videos of that shit that happened? Okay, it doesn't.
I know what you're talking
This
about.
dude built
but
a
yeah.
whole suit of like Kevlar armor, has all these guns. He just collects the shit over time. Somehow bombs the local police station, and then just goes out in the streets and is just murdering as many
Inciting.
people as
Yeah,
he can.
Violence
And it is. I mean, it's really brutal. Like,
Yeah.
it's
not good, but it's like
Right.
It's like
it's like
Clean
check
it up.
it.
he is so successful.
Yeah.
Like he is so
Super
successful,
duper.
and then like murders like his best friend in this really stupid way.
Yeah.
he has like this. His best
Yeah,
friend
I forgot
has like
about
he
that.
has
That
like a
was
YouTube,
dumb as shit.
like a YouTube
That's
show
where I
where
draw
he's
the line.
he's shitting on the government. He's like, you know, we gotta take over, but he never does anything. So this kid's like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like after I do all this, and he gets away. Like he robs a bank in the middle of this shit and gets away with a bunch of money. And gets away with it at the end, and it's like he was never seen from again, and blah blah blah. Like it was such a stupid thing. When I watched it, I was really shocked, and I was like, "This is cool." You know, I watched it a couple of times, but man, like you look back on that and you watch that, it is fucking trash.
Second
It is
one.
such. There's nothing
There's a
about
second
it.
one.
There's 3.
Yeah.
What?
The
Yeah.
third one,
Well,
I
there's a
believe,
reason
the
they made
third
it.
one he made, I believe gets to the White House, doesn't he?
Yeah, there's one on
something
Wall
like
Street
that.
or
That's
something.
intense.
Second, yeah, one something like that. I think that's the second.
I never
one.
watched any more of them. It's
They're, you're not missing out. The special effects were pretty terrible in
Yeah.
the one I watched.
I would
believe
be
was the second one.
satisfied with a YouTube video of all the most brutal things happening cut together.
Yeah, that
Oh.
would be all you would really need to see, and then get
Well, I
like
already
a
got the
loose
story.
just for that movie. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And there is some shit
So
that's
you just
pretty
need 40
shocking.
minutes.
It's pretty shocking. Not like a Serbian film shocking,
I'd never watch that.
but
I did. I gotta see
won't.
it.
No.
dude, okay, stop.
Does it live up to the hype?
I don't
we have
wanna
to
watch
talk. We
that.
have to talk about a Serbian.
Okay. Well, yeah. All right.
So
we can talk about
you
it.
just seen it?
No, I saw it like a couple months ago. Like,
Oh.
no, this was like over a year ago.
Yeah.
I
now,
didn't
this
watch
one.
it because I read a little bit on it and I was like,
I won't
Yeah.
watch it.
every time I hear that worst movie ever, I'm either
Well,
disappointed or I'm just like,
It's not. I mean, it's again
Gross
back
out.
to like it's well produced.
Yeah, very well shot. Like,
It's yeah. You
it
wouldn't even.
looks so good.
It's all in subtitles. Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, there are scenes where it's like some of the most brutal shit. The anal decapitation.
Yes,
scene,
Oh.
that was fucking.
that one specifically
Well,
is
yeah.
super.
It's
Oh.
brutal, but
Super
it's so well
decapitation.
shot.
Visually stunning.
how that
like
works.
they
Every-
make it really brutal, and
Everything leading up to it, like just the whole how it's all shot and you're brought into it with the
it's a really
atmosphere.
honestly,
it's so
dude.
good.
I do.
It sucks you into it.
I do recommend that people watch the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, because first of all, it's just a fucking movie.
yeah.
It's just a movie.
It is a movie that is legal to buy, so it is not a smut. It's not some kind of smut film
Yeah.
or any of that shit.
But there was a
It's-
director and actors doing that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nothing is actually happening. I mean,
But there was.
But there was
yeah.
a director and actors doing that stuff.
Well,
yeah, but not actually killing each other.
You're not wrong.
Sure. Right. I mean, as far as I know, right.
Right.
This is like an actual movie.
Yeah.
And like the whole thing, there's apparently some political meaning to it, which
Some with the
it's-
Ukrainian government
Ser-
or something like
I
that.
thought it was Serbia, but I don't know.
I heard they got a lot of trouble
doesn't matter.
escaping
It
Ukraine.
doesn't
and
matter.
Some shit went down too.
But I think people should
Good
watch
eye.
it because if it's something like that that shocks you, I mean,
Yeah, I like
it's-
getting like feeling alive.
It's
when
there
I watch
were dude. I would watch a Serbian film over like the Human Centipede, which I've never.
Oh
seen.
yeah, for sure.
it.
Never
I've
seen
never
that
watched
either.
it. And
I wouldn't wanna
like a
watch
Serbian
either.
film, I went into that movie having no idea what was gonna happen.
Huh.
Like as soon as you hear things, you're like, oh well, I don't want to watch that. Sure, but so it's definitely easier to watch it and not know that certain things that happened in the movie happen. And man, I mean, it's brutal.
Yeah.
And there is a long string of scenes where it's just brutality.
Yeah.
In every sense, sexual brutality. I mean, it's disturbing. It is.
Yeah,
But
it's
it's
super-
just a fucking movie.
Yeah.
And it's more to it than just that. It's a crazy the plot is fucking really weird and nuts, but it's different,
Thinking
man.
back on it, it's a better movie after you've gotten a minute to take it all in, because there's a lot to fucking take in.
There is,
like,
man.
yeah, talking
It's-
about it, it's like putting it in a better place for me. Of like, yeah, that's a lot. It was a lot better than I remember it
It's
being.
shocking.
Like, it's
It is absolutely shocking, but
yeah.
It's just well
worth
done,
watching. It is well done.
yeah,
which is the most important thing.
Absolutely.
You see some shit for a movie, and it's so
Absolutely.
good. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, holy fuck.
But
like,
I mean, no joke. Like, and it's not like I watch a ton of horror because I don't really, or a ton of like bloody shit. But that movie made my jaw drop. Like,
yeah, there's a couple. I watched it by
multiple times
myself,
where I was
and
like,
like
oh no,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
no, and then it just gets worse
Mm-hmm.
and worse. Yeah,
Yeah,
totally worth watching though. It's a trip.
I just made a realization I can't play like intentionally scary video games. by myself.
Neither can I though.
really.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck, no.
neither.
I'm not
Not
into
myself,
it.
no.
I will watch other people play. That's fun because I take
Yeah.
a little bit of comfort in that you're feeling worse than I am.
Mhm.
You know, so it's fun.
Yeah.
But I can't play them
I
myself.
can play them
dude.
with
Oh,
somebody
no.
there, but I'll usually be very
Yeah.
aggressive and angry when things happen to me. But there's this game that I share Xbox with my friend, and every game they download automatically downloads.
Oh.
So Shane always likes scary ass games.
Yeah.
So he downloaded this game called Emily Wants to Play Too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
Yeah. I've seen
And,
a ton of this shit.
I'm like, fuck it, I'll play it. And I'm like, it's not a big deal. Like, I don't usually play the game because I'm not super into the scary games either. And, I just was like, you kind of just like, wake up and you're just like in a regular house and it's messy.
Oh, dude,
And then
this
I'm just
game
like
is fucked.
walking around and I just like, they don't tell you anything. They just like tell you what to do. They're like, find your keys. And like, there's this doll there. And they don't say anything about it. I can't interact with it, and I'm like trying to talk with it, but I see the doll. I'm like, this doll's there, and they're not letting me. It's creepy as fuck, and it's there. And then they're like, oh, go find your keys, and you come back, and the doll's not there. But your character doesn't even care. Your character doesn't recognize it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, duh, I'm done. I quit. I quit right there. I was like, the doll's not there. It's gonna fucking pop up. I already see it. Why is I'm out of it because my character isn't freaking out already. Like,
Yeah.
I would immediately freak out because, and it's like you're not even playing yourself. You're just put
fucking
through this
Yeah.
torture.
I don't need any of that shit in my life. Like, remember when Varner was playing Onimusha?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, Varner was
That
all
shit-
about them scary games.
Creepy ass. Fatal Frame, dude.
Ooh,
Remember
Frame.
Fatal
We
Frame?
got Fatal Frame.
Fuck
yeah.
you,
Cool.
fuck you, fuck
I played
you.
that a
fuck
lot.
that game.
Come over and play it. We got.
Nope.
I'll play it. I'll be with you guys.
It'll be fun.
Nope.
But
Nope.
played it a
Nope.
lot.
Nope.
It's
That
cool.
game can eat a universe of dick.
Serious fuck.
It is
Fucking-
spooky as shit.
I used to get scared of Morrowind. Like
I
I
did
Sometimes.
That's
too.
creepy.
at night I wouldn't search.
When you hear that
dungeons.
music and you're just like, oh shit,
Yeah.
where is it?
Fuck.
Yeah.
In the original Morrowind, they didn't like it. The map wasn't not the original, but the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind.
Yeah,
the map was not as negotiable.
Going
Yeah.
into like caves and shit was
'Cause you could
that
just-
was a real chore, man.
Yeah,
Man, people don't know.
You
People
get your
don't know.
ass whooped.
Oh,
Yeah.
hard as fuck.
Out of nowhere.
Hard as fuck.
yep. There was no like leveling system. You would just run into a high level.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
In the middle
Yep,
of the
yeah,
game.
And you just have to figure out, oh, I gotta come back later as you're
yeah.
about to get your
because
fucking
they started
shit kicked
doing
in.
that in Oblivion, didn't they? Where like the
Oblivion sucked
NPCs
at that.
would level up with you.
Yeah.
So
So
it was just never.
It was almost worth it not to level up until you
I
beat
need to play Oblivion
game.
again. It has been.
Like,
It's
and
been
then
like
We
10
actually
years.
I almost bought it
Yeah.
today at Walmart for $12 because it has the Xbox One reverse compatibility on it with all the DLC. $12.
Hell yeah.
So yeah. Wait,
Dude,
was that here?
treat
Yeah, that
yourself.
was
Yeah,
at
it was.
Walmart at
On my
yeah,
Davenport.
fucking West Locust
Treat
or
yourself.
whatever.
Shout
Not
out
West
to
Locust.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Shout out to Walmart,
They got a
the
show
place
on
where all
June
the
2nd.
stuff is.
They ad placement. That'd be
They're open right now.
Right.
They
now.
are. You could go buy stuff.
Oh, you go buy Oblivion right? Don't fucking buy it because there's only like 8 copies.
I'll
of
buy it on. See, I'm gonna buy it on Steam.
Well, I don't want to play it on.
Steam
Dude,
Summer
they're
Sale.
Oh, you have a
really good
controller.
shit
Shout out
on
to Steam.
Fucking-
The Steam Summer Sale.
In case you guys
Steam,
don't
Pulling
because
know.
they're
games.
better.
Because
All them fucking games,
controversial.
yo.
Pulling games because of controversial subject matter.
Oh yeah, you see that Agony game sucks dick.
Oh,
Apparently,
it's
yeah.
terrible.
Visually, it looks good, but yeah.
I never heard.
I
don't
spent
know.
all day reading shitty reviews on
Mhm.
Agony.
It's
Like,
bad.
I watched
because
one or
that
two. One.
the dev team fucking apparently sold the game to a publisher who just went ahead and fucking censored it a
Blacked
ton
it out.
and changed a bunch of shit and
What?
I-
I don't even know anything about.
oh,
it.
this is crazy. It's this crazy first person like survival horror game where you wake up in hell. And like there's these
But
long
it's fucked
there are
up
these
hell,
long
like,
videos on YouTube
It's
of them
fucked up
Yeah.
hell.
Like,
demoing it.
Huh?
And it's
like Christian hell, how they portray it.
oh man.
This hell's crazy.
It's a sick, crazy looking
Or at least
hell.
it was like at least some of the a
Exactly.
lot of the shit that they showed off and portrayed, but
Yep.
then
Yeah, they changed a bunch of shit, and I mean it's only a $30 game to begin with.
oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was full tight.
Nope.
Full price.
No,
Is it
definitely
fun
not.
or is it? Only,
I mean, I didn't play it.
is it only to look at?
Okay, so here's what I was getting at. It's not a finished game. Like the team somehow hit a point where they're like, we can't finish this. We don't have money, or whatever. and then just said fuck it and sold it to, because it was a Kickstarter. That's what people are pissed about, is that it was a Kickstarter. So like the team basically just sold the rights to the fucking some publisher who kind of like patched it up and
then
released
just shat it.
and just shat it out like a big greasy turd. And yeah, it's pretty funny. Well, it's not funny. I mean, because a lot of people like put a lot of time into it. But
Yeah, all those people's money for Kickstarter.
Developers, that's kind of shitty. I mean, I guess they probably couldn't do anything with it, and we're like, we have to fucking make some kind of money because they've been working on it for like 3 fucking years. I mean,
it had a lot
suck.
of potential, man.
That
it
would
looked
suck if
beautiful.
we started doing an album and we, spent like 12 hours recording it already and couldn't release it for some reason. Like, fuck, Of course, we wouldn't be able to like sell it to somebody else. That doesn't make sense, but that would suck.
No, I get what you're saying.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking Agony did look cool
for
though.
getting paid back outweighs the desire for finished art.
Totally. I gave up a long time ago trying to make money with any kind of art.
You can't.
I mean, at this point, I could
That's not the
probably
purpose
charge
of it
people to make
anyways.
band logos or something, but that's trash. Like, let's do it.
If
for
somebody
free.
comes to you and is like, "Hey, I'll,"
they offer me money, I'd be like, okay, but
yeah, if it's like a friend, like helping out each other, like that's a thing.
yeah,
Yeah, if you're like the moment you try to commercialize or have a business motto about your art, you're like, well, now you're doing something different.
I mean, there's still a small aspect of that. I don't understand it enough to try and push things around with that kind of an approach, but there are things like that you got to think about. But it's like we were talking about earlier, just the basic, packaging of your art, and I don't mean the physical, just the album art and stuff.
Yeah,
Just the overall, all of that. Man, I don't know. It works for some bands when they don't have that, and vice versa. It's
just an
I feel
art,
I
like,
had a different
like
point.
music as a whole art.
I'm
Like
fucked up. That kratom fucked me up. It's awesome.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
actually
that's good, too.
wobbly when I was walking.
Yeah.
And I just feel energized, but I definitely feel wobbly when I walk.
Kratom's great.
Doing drugs, talking in a microphone.
Kratom's a plant.
Yeah.
Bow, bow, bow.
But yeah, I
This is
feel like
alchemy at its finest.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some
Beautiful.
more.
Beautiful alchemy.
music, like the whole art and music can go hand in hand. Like I think that's
Oh, yeah.
what a lot of like Void Dweller tries doing, which I mean it works for what he's doing.
Yeah, I like Void Dweller.
Yeah, me too.
I-
But I feel like it's literally art and fucking music wrapped up. If you, certain bands just do
Yeah,
that,
more so
like, it
than
just works.
like you ever what was Lightning Bolt? You listen to that? Listen to those guys.
Mhm.
That's kind of what I get from them is it's half music, half just like living art piece.
There's an aesthetic that's like
Right.
so
You're like,
fucking-
oh, that's so crazy.
yeah.
But their music, like a lot of their shit, is actually pretty fucking cool and has like a heaviness to it.
Mhm.
Especially because he's playing like a bass, like a 4-string bass that's got banjo strings on like
It's
the
all
2
fucking
highest
crazy.
strings. It's fucking nuts, crazy as shit. Yeah.
Makes that thing twang.
Well, we're at about like 90 minutes. You guys want to call it there?
Ooh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Fucking. That's cool. That's sweet. I'm not even gonna bother.
I'm old.
I'm not even gonna bother to try and come up with any plans
Wait,
for
what
the
are you
next
celebrating?
episode.
Bedtime.
Oh, right. No, no joke.
Shit, dude.
Because we made
Kinda
plans
sleepy.
for the first episode, and it was like we're gonna do this and this and this, and we didn't do
We
that.
have to watch a Serbian film. We have to.
No.
Oh yeah, you have to watch.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen it.
I have
I
to
don't
watch
want to
the
see
Serbian
baby
film.
stuff.
Shut up.
What?
I have to watch. That's the assignment.
You should watch a Serbian film.
Are we gonna care next episode if I don't?
Why don't you?
Man, I feel like
mean-
now that you asked,
I have
Yeah.
it. I
What?
mean, I have it. You
Well, I
can just
mean,
watch
we
it.
didn't do any of the segments.
no, we didn't. No.
Next time.
Yeah, we did. We
on-
covered the movie idea.
Yeah, but that's because you came up with.
No, I was
Yeah,
gonna come
yeah,
with.
it
I
happened,
have a
actually.
real idea.
That's
like-
what I'm saying. We
Oh,
didn't-
hey, okay. So this is, all right. There was gonna be a point in time where dogs.
Damien's
have,
movie pitch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are we doing that?
Hey, it's my movie
okay.
pitch.
All right.
So there's a point in time where dogs have been able to outlive humans, and so now dogs have to watch their human counterparts perish, and it'd be like a kids movie.
Oh.
So it'd be like,
Fuck, dude, that's a great movie.
yeah.
That's dark.
So like,
Dog's perspective.
Wait, so
but humans like lifespans have shortened into like 40.
So like
early
evolutionarily,
40s.
evolutionarily
They
speaking,
bred dogs
it's like
to
like
never
people
die.
Yeah.
are pets.
Yeah, so dogs
And-
can live to be like 9,500 years old,
Uh-huh.
and then are still like spry-ish up until it's finally the end for them. And then they just have like all these like a couple of human counterparts throughout their lives.
That's
Because they would
weird.
have to actually like watch their people go and then fucking try to move on to another family.
Oh,
Yeah, that
fucking.
Yeah, dude. That's a great
sad.
And like, is there like dog retirement homes they go to? Like,
We could probably
Like
throw
if,
that in there. I haven't gotten that far
if
ahead.
they,
into
like
the
if they
idea.
don't want another family, you know.
That would be
The
crazy.
unwanted.
Like they're
That's
just
how
like,
fucking
Island
sad
of
it
Dogs.
is.
dude. That would be. Oh fuck.
There's so
I don't know,
many
like
sad
they're
things.
so
Nobody
sad
visits
they
those
can't.
dogs either.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
dude, no blasters to rub their
Like
bellies.
this is not. I don't want to see this movie. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
see it. No.
100%.
This movie's
No.
dark.
It's gonna be
I'm
so good.
already ready
Like,
to-
this
I'm
is
already
like-
gonna buy my ticket.
No,
I'm
It's a
gonna
great
support
We
you
just
because
need
you're
a
my
lot of
boyfriend,
money.
but
I would rather have like a sweet CGI Watership Down.
Oh wow, yeah, that would be cool.
Ooh, Hans Zimmer can
Dude.
do the soundtrack.
That'd be
Oh.
fucked. It's a
Wow.
It's not even a kids movie, but for
It's
some
not.
reason, it's touted out for kids.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I
it
know.
is
What
really.
you guys are talking about.
It's a fucked up,
Watership Down.
not kids movie that's touted out as a
It's
kids
about
movie.
rabbits. It's kind of, you know what, Animal Farm. You ever heard of Animal Farm? No.
I feel like it's
Okay.
familiar.
How about this? How about instead of a Serbian film, you watch Watership Down, because
Okay.
that
It's
is
a cartoon.
that is
it
not
a cartoon?
nearly as shocking, but it's like
Animals
this would be
dying.
more interesting because
Nope. Okay.
it's an animated movie from, when was it, like 70s?
Yeah, I believe.
Like, so it's like that kind of animation. It's about fucking rabbits that live on a farm, right?
yeah. It's
And
like
it's kind of
it's
bloody.
solid
It's-
70s animation.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like pretty good, but
it's
yeah.
just watch Watership
Violent.
Down.
Okay.
Violent.
That'll be now.
Movie.
Okay.
Violent
Stipulations though. If you find out that you have seen Watership Down,
I don't feel like I feel like I would remember.
okay, I'm just
something.
saying. I expect honesty, and I think that if you find out you have seen it, you have to at least text Damien and tell him,
Okay.
and then you have to watch a Serbian film.
You have to watch a Serbian film.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
but
do eventually have to watch a Serbian
Okay,
film.
yeah. But
But watch Watership Down so we can
Watch
talk about
I have
that.
time to.
And you
think
know what?
of-
I'll fucking watch it too. Me and Katie will watch it. She'll watch it.
We'll check it
I
out.
can't.
You can.
I can't.
Stop.
Why
Serbian
not?
film?
I can watch a Serbian film over watching
Oh.
Watership Down.
Why can't you
Jesus.
watch Watership Down?
I don't want to watch animals die.
Animals dying instead
Oh.
of.
I mean,
I get it. I get both of you.
you know, you've got a garden.
out.
You just started making a garden, so like it'll be educational for you. You know, you learn about rabbits.
Well, you got me.
See?
Rabbits have only eaten my bean sprouts,
If you
which makes
kill-
sense because bean sprouts are super healthy.
You should trap them.
Sprouts are good.
Like,
I like sprouts on sandwiches.
trap them, kill
Those are
them,
similar.
and then get them processed, and then
What?
fucking eat them. I wonder if city rabbits. Actually, city rabbits might be bad for you.
Yeah, they
I
might
bet
be.
they'd be fine.
I don't know.
I've,
I don't know.
But that's all you can live off of. You can't go buy meat. You can only buy
Right.
off of
That would
rabbit
be
trap
that would
meat.
be so much work for such little meat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean,
You know, rabbits. You can starve if all you eat is rabbit. You
really?
can starve to
Really?
death.
It won't. Doesn't give you enough protein.
It's called protein poisoning.
Oh wow.
That's literally because rabbit is so lean that if that's all you had to eat, you would fucking starve.
your body wouldn't have
Yeah,
anything else.
yeah,
so,
it fucking crazy. It's like not nutritional enough.
It could just satiate you for a while.
Yep.
Damn.
But it's
Yeah.
really high protein, is what you're saying.
No,
not really.
no,
Wait.
it's not.
Oh, it's so
There's
lean.
no protein.
I feel like lean would.
Am I wrong about the word lean? I
I
thought,
don't believe.
but
so.
there's
Are you?
there's such a
I don't
small
think
amount
so.
of protein.
I don't know because when you're lean, you're no fat,
That's
all muscle.
maybe it's the opposite.
But then again, who knows? I don't know how.
All I know is I'm right about that. There's just not enough protein in it. It's not protein
Oh,
rich
there's
enough
no.
that it fucking. You'd have to eat what the fuck was it? There's like a certain grain you could find,
count.
or you'd have to eat like nuts or something. Find something like that.
Makes
But
sense.
You couldn't just survive on rabbit.
Damn. That's fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks for trying to kill me.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, dude. Now that we know. Okay.
I have always wanted, because how you kill a rabbit is you just like pull its head basically
Yeah.
apart. And I've always.
I think
kinda
that's
wanted
kind
to
of how it is
experience
for
that,
any
but I would have
rodent.
to eat it.
Yeah. I've
I
never.
killed 2 chickens, chopping their heads off,
Really?
and then watched the 8 them.
How do you hold them down? Like, is there like a
Yeah.
clamp?
No,
Like
you,
a mouse trap looking thing?
It's like, what you do is
That
you,
sounds convenient
you
though.
swing
Like
'em up-
you would think that would just come up with that already. Just be like, pow.
you swing them upside down.
Oh,
So
They
they lose
pass
conscious-
out.
Yeah, I heard about that
And
actually.
then
But
there's like 2 nails on a log, and you kind of
Right.
just like
Oh,
set their
okay.
head and like kind of clamp it together,
And
and
then
you stretch it out, hit it with an axe,
Gotcha.
and they flap.
Oh, yeah.
They flap, and you put it in a bucket, and they bleed out. And
Yeah.
while they're flapping. But then you eat it. It becomes KFC. Would you like KFC?
yeah, you do. We ate Chester's today.
Yeah.
What are you
It was
talking
terrible.
about? It was no, it wasn't. It was delicious.
You
You were
still
talking
ate
about
it.
how good it
What
was.
is
Surviving
Chester's?
off
it's
the
not funny.
It's gas stations.
It's
No, we're
terrible.
talking about
Oh,
chicken now.
that
It
place.
has to
Okay,
happen.
never mind.
You're
I
falling
know.
asleep, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to cut it there because we're at almost 2 hours. And
Bunnies
that's
aren't
fucking long. So, yeah. Fucking, that's it. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Go to bed,
Yeah.
kids.
Go to fucking bed, bitch.